did this happen? I swore last time was the final time.
There we go.
I said no more.
No more streams.
And now we're streaming again.
It's a gateway drug.
It's a gateway drug.
It happened.
If I'm not on camera, do I really exist?
You're on camera now.
Yeah.
You exist now.
Do you want to know what
I
I
exist before the stream started?
Do you want to know what the title of the stream?
What?
I titled the stream "Drawfee does only good art."
Only good art.
So only good art is allowed today.
Okay.
So I can't do any of my usual stuff. I have to find some new.
None of your mediocre, none of your subpar, none of
Bring your A game.
above average.
I'm tired
Only
of
good.
I'm tired of the bad art. We're doing good art today.
A+ only.
I was originally going to suggest, also thank you, Casey, for the subscription.
Casey.
Casey. I was going to suggest that we drew things we were bad at today, but apparently that's not what we do today.
No, that can be what we do today.
Just draw
That's
good.
But we said only good art.
But that's a
Things
form
that
of
you're
good
bad
art
at.
is improving.
Yeah.
Any good art is art that you've improved doing.
Cubism is
Damn.
improving realism.
Damn. Karina, you say something I can say damn too.
Jacob, I'm sick of you.
Damn.
Just because it's brutal.
Damn. All right, well then we're going to
You're
draw
okay,
things we're bad
You're
at
okay,
today.
Jacob.
Oh, damn.
Doing it good.
We're going to draw things we're bad at, but we're going to do it good.
Yeah.
That's what I say. And so it is written.
Jacob, what's something you consider yourself bad at drawing? Because I feel like you can do anything.
So many. Thank you, Mark. That's so nice of you.
Then
But
what is
most
it?
things. I feel like I'm not great at most things.
Wait a second.
I feel like anyone would say that, though. Give
Yeah.
one
Yeah.
specific example.
And don't say hands and feet because that's a cop-out.
I'm actually pretty good at hands.
He is good at hands.
Wow.
He's really good at hands.
Feet, I'm not as good at. There's a lot of things, but it's just because I haven't really studied how they actually work.
You
I
don't
just
look at
figured
feet
out.
pics?
They're a
I don't
bunch
look
of
at feet
triangles.
pics. Yeah, I learned like the very basics of like, oh, they're basically triangles, and then I never went any further.
Robert Downey Jr.
So it would be easy to get
subscribed.
better at.
Thank you.
Bicycles, everyone's bad at bicycles. Easy
Yeah.
by nature. Horses, definitely bad at horses. I'm bad at a lot of animals.
The knees on
actually.
horses, oof. They just go every which way, don't they?
They don't go
Yeah.
the way you think they're gonna go.
And dogs, too, always surprise you with their knees.
Yeah.
I'm like really bad at drawing dogs. I
Me too,
discovered
yeah.
that.
I'm bad at all animals.
With dogs, I just say, if the person wants you to draw their dog and they like their dog, then you just gotta get the coloration right, and then everything else is just circles.
Yeah. Just cheat
The
it.
more you want it to look
Uh-huh.
like an actual real animal with me,
The less
the
likely
less
it's-
good it's gonna be.
Yeah.
What should I draw?
Is this Mark's sweater?
Oh yeah, it is
That
my
you're
own.
not
Yeah.
wearing
I'm not
anymore?
wearing. It's warm in this room.
It
No,
was
it's not.
super cold before because the air was blowing.
not
I just
warm
turned everything
anywhere.
off. Stick Bomber, thank you for
I
the
could have
sub.
sworn there was like heat going in here in the built-in office. Was there?
No, I was super cold,
I was getting
which is why I
cold
wanted
air.
I
soup.
like
blasted on me.
smelled heat when I walked in.
Maybe there was.
Draw me
It smelled like
something-
a hot glue gun.
Julia, what are you bad at drawing?
Suggest something that I'm bad at drawing.
Well, you have to say that because they don't know what you're bad
They
at
can
drawing.
suggest how you make it good or where it is. I don't know how it works. Works. I'm just saying works over and over again because
Works,
I fucked up
works.
words
When you say the wrong words, you just keep saying it
until it's good.
until it loses all
Yeah,
meaning.
lots of soft rounds people are
Yeah.
talking about.
Yeah,
Camellia Corbett.
Camellia Corbett.
Oh, Miss Camellia Corbett.
So
came to
something-
the ball.
Something that I was trying to do before this stream
Wearing a fancy dress.
was trying to design people using repeating shapes.
Uh-huh.
Like design characters using repeating shapes. And why don't I try to design someone using circles
Yeah.
and like curves?
Mm-hmm.
No hard angles.
No.
If I see a single,
No hard angles?
No
Angle.
hard angles.
I will lose my mind.
We're gonna go absolutely ham on you if you draw a single hard angle.
And not the good type of ham. Like
No.
a bad ham.
Yeah, not like a honey baked.
We're gonna go.
Is that an
dry.
angle?
I'm
dry
trying to.
ham.
You gotta.
No, it's a curve. That's a
Okay,
curve.
it was
We're
almost
safe.
a corner.
It was almost a corner.
I have to start somewhere.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right. Okay.
So what's like your subject of this one? Are you just like freewheeling it?
Freewheeling it.
Wheeling and dealing.
Riding the rails of this drawing.
This is pure art.
I was trying
Where you just
to.
go.
Before the stream, I was trying to design some Draw Detective Season 2 characters. And I think I'm still in that headspace.
We're like halfway done with season 1.
But I'm over it.
Oh no.
On to the next.
I'm not.
What about the rest of us? I like it.
I was having a great time.
No, I'm having a great time. I just like now I have nothing left to design, so now I'm designing
That's
season
fair.
2. All right.
When there's nothing left to design, you must design yourself
season
on fire.
Design season 2 on fire.
That was a Stars reference specifically for me.
Yeah. People will get it.
Isn't
People
that
will
the
get
song
it.
I'll drop out tomorrow.
Stars?
Huh?
Draw Detectives is on Dropout tomorrow.
Yeah, the new Draw
Okay,
Detectives
yeah, that's
is
what
on
I was
Dropout
asking.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
Woo.
Okay, so I think I want. Okay, so circles. Circles. A series of circles. So I
What's
think
that coming off of its face?
like glasses.
Oh, they're looking that way.
Mm.
Wow. That just like my whole perception shifted when you drew that line.
Is this giving me some real Sophia Foster? What's her last name?
Wallace.
No, it's something like with a D.
David Foster Wallace.
Ah, yeah.
We
David
call that
Foster
an
Wallace
angle?
curve.
We call it a corner.
You're gonna have
It's
to
a
work
little
with
sharp.
me.
It's a little sharp. Let's smooth that out a bit.
Yeah, she's a curvaceous woman.
You can
Emily
have the line
Rose
there.
from the grave. Subscribe.
Up
Thank you.
from the grave, Emily arose
She arose
with the mighty triumph for her foes.
for her foes.
She arose I forget the song.
Something from
The
sun.
dark domain, and she lives forever with the
She
arose,
She arose.
Hallelujah,
She
Emily arose. Jacob, thank you for doing that with me. No one ever knows my weird Christian songs.
That's a real song?
It's a real song.
Huh.
It's a hymn.
Yeah, it's a
That one
hymn.
was a pull even for me.
Time to sing hymns.
Uh-huh.
It's the hymn stream.
It's the hymn stream. We're a couple of hymn
Yeah, we're
bros.
bringing we're
Hymn-
bringing it back
hymn
from
bros.
all the dumb shit we did the last 3 streams, and we're cleansing it.
You're him bros.
Sage isn't enough. We gotta
No,
bring the
no, you
hymns
already
in
said
here.
himbos. It's already there.
It's already there.
Himbo.
Corb Stomp 70, thank you for the subscription. And may I
Thank
say,
you.
28 months of subscription.
Damn.
Shot.
That's so much.
Mm-hmm.
This image reminds me of the cover of the book Where'd You Go, Bernadette?
What?
Anyone read that book?
I don't read.
Karina
I-
doesn't read.
Do, but I haven't read in a minute.
Please stop
It's a good
making
book.
me say it.
Sailor Ivysaur knows. Thank you, Salia. I have Salia Ivysaur.
Celia.
I'm going to find the cover and show it to you guys.
I can't wait.
You're going to be like, wow, it is kind of similar
Mm-hmm.
in some sort of way. And I think we're all going to become closer as friends.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Is that what you want?
Do I want big pants? I don't
Yeah.
think I want big pants.
What's a circle? This is a circle-inspired character, right?
Yeah. Because I'm
That's the cover.
not
Oh,
good at
yeah, yeah,
curves.
yeah.
What?
Huh.
Oh,
I
okay.
see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks like this woman from a different angle.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone else Google it. Nalister.
Nalister.
The G is pronounced.
Nalister asked, what did Julia and the rest of you think of His Dark Materials?
Love.
We've not watched it.
I didn't
the
watch it.
movie? I thought you meant the books.
We all love the books except Karina, who can't read.
It's true.
It's a problem.
If you let it be.
I did not watch the series yet. And I don't know if I'm gonna.
That's okay.
It's one of those things that I like so much I don't want to ruin.
I mean, you have to, unfortunately.
Yeah, I think according to Twitter I have to.
Well, I don't know. I mean, the Animorphs TV show wasn't worth watching. that book series is maybe the best there is. So
It's considered a modern classic.
if I don't know why
It's taught in
not,
schools.
it should be.
Medusa Cascade subscribed and said, "Can I get you to draw a unicorn knight for my 28-month anniversary?" Probably.
Yeah,
Who would be bad at drawing it?
I'd be bad at drawing
you
it.
bet.
I'm bad at drawing armor and horses.
There you
Oh,
go.
same.
So either one of us could
I've
take a
been
swing
drawing
at that.
D&D all day, so
Did I draw today? I was coloring stuff today.
I was supposed to be drawing a map, but I didn't want to draw a map today. I'll draw it later.
It's
I'm
Friday.
Not good at drawing maps either.
It's going to be a cool one. It's for the Dimension 20 live stream. But
Lesney
it's just a lot of
subscribed.
mapping.
Excellent work, Karina.
Why? What? You read it.
Regalkis Glozny.
Oh,
They said, "I do not know how this works. I only use Twitch to watch Drawfee. What is going on?"
I don't know.
We're just drawing. That's
We're just
you're
drawing.
doing it right. You subscribed successfully
and now
for
you're
the
watching.
5th month, and we're drawing. Julia's drawing a character where she is trying to use.
I really hate to be a nitpicker, but there was a very sharp corner on that cowl.
Ooh,
Yeah, that's a real point right there.
it really points up.
But this is a very nice lady.
And
Yes.
it does also point at her brooch as well.
What?
Gusenberg.
Or no, not that
subscribed.
one. It's the point that comes up into it.
Mm-hmm. Look at that point. Round out them points.
What do you mean round it out? It was 2 lines meeting at a circle.
Not in this
But
drawing.
then they made a point.
And that's the point,
And that's the point.
which I'm going to say over and over again. Because I thought of it and now I'm proud.
What's going on with her dress?
Oh,
Mhm.
she's a strawberry lady.
Yeah, it's like a little
Oh.
strawberry. It was supposed to be like a bell shape before, but
Not round enough.
yeah. So now it's a little bell.
Bing bong.
There we go.
People in chat saying those are some sharp heels.
It's like angles.
Did she kill Sword and Justice? We found the murderer. There we go.
There you go.
Fun.
Where Nathan? I don't know. I haven't checked on Nathan in a
Nathan's
while.
been in California for what feels like my whole life. And I don't think he's ever coming back.
Yeah,
He
we're
pulled a
really
Don Draper.
we're falling apart without him.
Yeah.
And I'm scared.
I'm scared.
Daddy.
I'm scared of what this means for the future of Drawfee. Nathan's hanging out with Carolyn, apparently.
I'm having to grow this
Damn.
beard so that there's some beard representation.
Yeah.
It's
Thank
not
you.
by choice. It's under duress.
It does make me more comfortable having the beard here.
I just need to squint more and my hair needs to do this.
Yeah, well, it's got to be longer.
Just squint more.
I feel like Nathan's squinting.
Yeah. He has like permanent smiling eyes.
He does have permanent smiling eyes.
Because he's a joyful man.
Yeah.
Pixelily subscribed.
Thank
Thank
you. Pixelily.
you.
Am I done?
Are you done?
Is she round?
She's very rounded.
She's round dead. Yeah. We'll work on it. Julie.
I'm okay with this.
We're working on things that we're not good at. It's
Yeah.
not gonna be perfect.
Nope, it just has
I
to
think
be good
I
art.
think she was nice.
I really like the drawing.
Mm.
But did it meet the brief?
Should I go?
Getting
contacted
by HR.
What did you do? Do you have to leave to talk to them?
Yeah.
I mean, it's HR.
You don't
What
have
should
to
I
talk to
do?
them.
What am I bad at?
You said dogs.
Yes.
You could do a dog. You can pull up reference if you want.
There's also
True.
that unicorn knight
Yeah, unicorn knight
is on the table.
or a realistic dog.
My dog. From memory. My memory.
I've never had a dog.
You never had a dog?
My mom doesn't like them.
Pixelily gifted 2 subs to Rooster Julia and Zach Oyama.
Aw. We'll make sure they get them.
Okay.
I can't guarantee that. I don't know why.
101 Dalmatians. Yeah.
I mean, they get them no matter what. So,
It's true.
doesn't matter.
The Beaumont Good Boy. I miss the Beaumont Good Boy.
I don't know what that is.
It's a cryptid dog. Realistic dog upside down. Okay.
Innocent Pinata subscribed.
Let's just make a fool out of myself on this Friday. Okay, let's look up.
Let's figure out dogs together.
Let's and I'm gonna draw it upside down because
that
I want
sucks.
to. Someone suggested it. I thought it'd be fun.
Yeah.
It's going to be hard.
Yeah, it's going to be real hard.
Okay. Because like if a dog is just kind of squishy, that's kind of easy to, but like to do. But like for Hawkeye PI, I was like, okay, this dog's gonna be a greyhound. That's hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They are
That's a difficult breed, and it makes no sense.
They've got lots of visible anatomy.
very
Yeah.
visible in
Is
that.
the
Ooh,
problem.
I'm gonna draw
So if you get it
Pit
wrong, it's
bull
extremely noticeable.
dog,
Yeah.
not the person.
Yeah, Karina got a lot of hate mail from greyhounds.
And I deserved
company,
it. It was
yeah.
I was in a hurry to do those, and I wish I could have done better and done more studies of actual.
Weiner
puppers.
Reimer fans enjoyed the dig, but actual Greyhound fans thought it was appalling.
Okay.
Long was here said Jacob has to draw a full figure, anatomically correct human being. None of that bean body stuff.
Ooh, I'd love to see that.
Ugh.
There's not a
I do that sometimes.
You
but-
should do
but
it
I'll
on
do it again.
stream.
Mm-hmm.
Why did I agree to do this upside down?
Because you are reckless.
Yeah,
You're
it was
right.
a reckless decision. People do want to know if this dog can drive.
We're gonna find out. I gotta find a good picture of a pit bull that's not facing forward here. I like pit
Pitbull
bulls.
in profile.
I think they're very cute. I wish I don't know. I've never owned a dog, so I wouldn't
I
know
love
how to
dogs.
deal with dogs.
They're great. You treat them like they're dogs. I don't know. That's not helpful.
You treat them like they're dogs.
treat
dot
them
dot
just
dot.
like they're
period.
dots. Dot, 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 period.
I did have 4
Okay.
ellipses on there.
How do you distinguich the period from the ellipsis?
It's spaced
It's a
differently.
different glyph.
Oh, okay.
Idiot.
The ellipsis is a glyph, and the I'm.
Okay,
Yeah,
let's
that's
break
right.
down this dog shape.
That's what I thought you said.
Welcome to.
I'm just dreading having to
gotten
draw
too
something that I'm
cocky.
bad
We gotta show that we're not good at things. It's
Never.
We
humanizing.
titled this stream that we were going to do good drawings.
It's
at.
gonna
And the
be
hubris
great.
of that demands.
I've been asked to draw a realistic portrait of the human pit bull.
Mm.
A pit bull
Ooh.
portrait.
Picture that with a Kodak. Man, I love Pitbull the artist.
I'm going to be super bad at that. Mulch Man subscribed.
Thank you
I'm
for
like-
your mulch.
I'm very
Thank you
glad
for
people
your
don't seem to
mulch.
notice I'm also very bad at drawing actual human portraits, and I refuse to do it. But
Yeah, I'm very bad at
I like to pretend I have an excuse.
Did you get fired
No,
because of your
Double hire?
HR violations?
they
Did they finally watch one of our streams? And were like, hey, this can't continue.
the site won't let me change my address, so I had to contact HR, and then HR
Oh.
redirected me
To
to
a
another
different
website,
I did the same thing.
and then the website won't let me log in. So now I can't enroll for benefits or do anything.
Yay!
Yay!
I just
And the lady was like,
enrolled.
"Have you ever used this website before?" And I was like, "I've been here for
Last
10
time.
damn years." Yes, I've used the website.
That's too bad. I think when I had to change my address, it was pretty
Oh,
straightforward. But
Why do people only remind us to tweet when I enter the room?
Because
Because
you
you have the
usually
Twitter.
tweet, and every time I tweet, it's bad. I just kept my old address on the benefits re-enrollment
That's not.
because I forwarded my mail from there to my new
It
address.
doesn't forward forever.
Forward's long enough.
1 year.
Also, they don't even send me any mail. It's all digital or whatever.
Welcome.
I guess so, but there's
We
also
are
your
functioning adults
tax return
who know
information.
what
I
they're
don't pay taxes.
doing.
Well, that's a you decision. That
Is this an upside down dog?
it is an
Yeah.
upside down dog.
You're doing really good
Specifically a
so
pit
far.
bull.
And she's like, I'm so bad at dogs. And
Well, I'm
upside
using
down."
reference.
That's
Preference.
Preference.
And it's upside down, so we're gonna see if
Oh, when it
I'm
right
just
up.
imagining.
When it right ups.
And when it right ups, it will be a little bit more off, I'm sure.
Some wiggly wonky.
Alibird subscribed as well. Thank you, Alibird.
Alibird.
Why can't I just? This is fine.
I did say in Discord today that it's not art unless you hate yourself. And
why
I
I'm a
think we're
designer.
proving that right now.
I don't know. Sometimes I like to do art for the sake of it actually makes me happy to do it.
Then that's not art. Sorry.
Bruh.
That's therapy.
Are you calling all of my Hanzo drawings not art?
That's not art.
It's
Get out of my
therapy.
face,
It's weird that we're
Jacob.
buying your therapy.
Sure, it's drawings, but it's not art. It's only art if you hate yourself while you're doing it.
Does it count if I hate myself for having bad taste?
No.
Aw, why are you gatekeeping art?
I love to gatekeep because then it makes
Okay,
me
what?
special.
Because they're black.
If St. Peter can do it, so can I.
Damn straight.
My phone just did a very confusing thing where I tweeted from Drawfee, pressed tweet, and then it switched over to Secret Sleepover Society account.
Wow.
It did tweet from Drawfee. It just decided that it wanted me to look at this other account that I have on my phone.
All right.
Vegetable platter, thank you for the sub.
Okay, I should
Thank you.
probably-
I just wanted to say that I love the idea of dying and going to heaven and accusing St. Peter of gatekeeping.
That's gonna be me.
Like, wow, are you gatekeeping heaven?
It's like, yeah, I got I wrote the book on it. It's here. It's all the names.
Heaven is for anyone.
Puff dog.
Let people enjoy heaven.
Literally, only
Heaven
only
is
dogs get
married.
that. All dogs can go to heaven, but people, my friend, have to check in with me. St. Peter. Oh, you can't get to heaven. That's another song that I.
Is this another hymn? You
No,
little
this one
himbo?
isn't a
The
hymn.
himbos are back.
Himbos are back.
Please start a hymn group
A
called
hymn
the
sing?
Himbos.
My family on Sundays would do hymn sings. We'd all gather around, and my uncle would play the piano, and we'd all sing hymns.
Damn,
Yep.
that's pretty cute.
Yeah, it's cute as hell. Elliot.
I always wish that I had a family that all played instruments.
Oh, it was just the one uncle who could kind of. Actually, my aunt usually played because she could sight read.
Do you ever see those families where it's like, you know, the dad and like his 3 kids and they're all playing like guitars and ukuleles and shit and like doing like harmonizing and
Ugh, it makes me mad.
it's like, oh, that's so cute.
I hate that.
That's so cute. I want to do that.
Mm-mm.
L Jot S and vegetable platter and pork foo all subscribed.
Thank you.
I said vegetable platter,
I
and
tried
Mark
to do
said
L
L.S
S.
in about 20 different forms.
And then never said thank you for subscribing.
Yeah, just said the name
Just
a
read
lot.
your name.
Yeah. I don't listen a lot, and so I end up repeating a lot of people that subscribe, but they
I mean,
probably
it's
don't
better
mind.
that we repeat them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they
We
probably
miss
don't
them.
mind hearing it twice.
Yeah.
You know, Jacob.
That's twice the value for your money. The more times I say it, the more value for your money you get.
Mm-hmm. Oh, vegetable platter and El Jates and pork foo subscribe.
Oh,
Whoa.
thanks, Mark.
Thank
Wow.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, it cuts up like this. This is a dog.
Anyone in chat,
Does it have a
and by
tail?
anyone I mean Alpaca Stan, who's looking for Todd from Mario merch. We put it on our Secret Sleepover Society store.
Because it's illegal.
If you go to mine and Julia's twitch.tv/Secret Sleepover Society, there's a link to the store in the description, and you can get the Todd shirt there, because Todd
Yes.
is illegal.
Todd is illegal.
Yeah.
We are pirates.
Todd's shirt is a crime, but the Todd
Please.
shirt...
Please get it before Nintendo cease and desist us.
We received an email shortly after posting Todd that the Todd shirt put us in the top 50% of sellers on TeePublic.
Yeah.
The Todd shirt launched us into the upper half of TeePublic shirt sellers, which I thought was hysterical.
You only have to do a crime to get there.
Do crime, sell shirts.
The lady just keeps emailing me about it now. I'm like,
Did you know? Did you know? Did you know?
yeah. You should do more things like this.
This
I'm like, yeah,
shouldn't
sure,
be-
I'll dream up some more Todds.
Oh, the Todd shirt.
Yeah.
You should do more things like this. We do things like this all the time, but Todd was a bit of like a magical thing.
She should suggest you go viral.
I have some advice.
Go
This is a
viral. super
dog.
often.
Dizzy by Nature suggested Rango Ringo from The Ring.
Rango Ringo from the Ring. That
or
would be-
Rango Ringo Ringu
Here's
for
my
short.
realistic dog. I can already tell he's kind of top heavy,
Yeah, he's
Rainy
definitely a
days,
bit top
420.
heavy.
but
Oh, here
I
he is.
tried.
That's pretty
Dang.
good.
That's actually not bad at all.
Yeah.
His
Good
legs get
dog.
really tiny, but that's mostly because
It's half
couldn't-
Chihuahua.
yeah.
Only
He's
in the
got
legs.
scout proportions.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Because I ran out of room on the canvas and I didn't want to keep shrinking. Here's my realistic dog, my realistic pit bull. His name's Mr. Worldwide.
Yeah.
Rainy Days 420 also subscribed. Thank you.
But I'm not going to draw a greyhound.
Also, rainy days is what we used to call my sister Lorraine.
Why?
So it might be her, because it made her mad.
Nice. Bully your sister.
Bully your siblings.
That's what siblings do.
My grandma's name is Lorraine.
My grandma's name is also Lorraine. That's why
Nice.
Lorraine is named Lorraine.
Oh, see, my mom's middle name is Lorraine.
My sister's middle name is Marie after
This
my
is
dad's
fascinating.
Is everyone named Lorraine?
Yeah, why is everyone named
Mom. Lots
Lorraine?
of Lorraines.
My mom hates her name, so when my uncle had kids, my mom did not want to be Aunt Eileen. So
Wait, your mom is Eileen?
Yeah.
My mom is Eileen.
No,
Have we talked about this?
I don't know.
I don't know.
So my mom
What's going on here?
decided
Are
that
you
she
drawing
wanted to be
Pitbull?
called
I'm drawing
Waffles.
Pitbull.
Waffles?
Yeah, by my little cousins. So now every time they see her, they just get really excited. You know, Waffles!
Oh,
That's
that's
great.
cute.
Yeah, my mom liked it a lot more than being called Aunt Eileen.
For sure.
Chromosomes.
My,
Yeah, I need
my
a
mom's
new-
sisters are named Elaine and Elinda, which means that the aunts are Eileen, Elaine, and Elinda.
Oh.
Stop.
All right.
Yeah, it's a lot. Her maiden name started with an E as well.
This is white
Her middle name was
culture.
Esther.
This is white culture.
Wow.
On my dad's side, all the siblings are J names.
Mm.
See, I know people who have schemes for their naming conventions. Like a friend of mine, everyone in her family is named something starting with an S. So it's like Sam, Shelby, Sal. Yeah.
The
It's like
girls,
and like there's like 4 Sals in there.
yeah, the girls in my family are L's, but the boys don't have a naming structure. So
What's
I
your
don't know if
favorite
there's just
picture of
coincidence.
Pitbull?
Okay.
My favorite picture of Pitbull is the one where he's like, and he's just standing in front of a bigger picture of his face.
That's a
Like,
good
like on a
picture of
screen.
Pitbull.
What about the meme where he's like Mr. Worldwide?
Mulchman gifted 2 subs.
Guys, I'm looking at
Thank
pictures
you.
of Pitbull, trying to figure out which one I should do. And here's the thing: I don't want to draw Pitbull at all.
But this is challenge stream.
If you draw Charlie,
We're not
Brown
here to have fun.
with some sunglasses, you get Pitbull.
Just draw Charlie Brown. Hyper realistic Charlie Brown.
Maybe this one.
Charlie Brown with a flavor saver.
That's a pretty good Pitbull face. I
How
just
does he have
need.
cheekbones like that?
I need the
I don't know
image.
what
I'm pretty
Where's-
sure he's holding his face like that, right?
He must be.
It's
This
like he's
is the
sucking in
image
his
we're talking
cheeks.
about. Here he is.
Because he doesn't always have like super defined cheeks, right?
If you just stuck a straw in his mouth, it would make sense.
He's got a lifesaver in there that he's trying to finish
Yeah.
before he goes on.
Draw him drinking a milkshake.
I will draw Pitbull drinking a milkshake.
I will draw Pitbull drinking a milkshake.
I will draw Pitbull drinking a milkshake.
Boozed up
Boozed
and
up
gaming.
and gaming.
Can I make a small request?
Yeah.
Can you scooch him down a little and scooch the activity feed up a little?
Oh my God. I'm already struggling.
Thank you.
I don't want to update the computer. Remind me never.
Okay.
Oh my God. This is going to be bad. I haven't even drawn today. This is going to be the first thing I
Yay.
attempt to draw
And
today.
it's Pitbull.
Is a realistic
Good morning
portrait
to your
of
hands.
Pitbull.
Oh boy, pizza time!
Woo!
Thank you for the sub.
Thank you.
And we will do the unicorn night later.
Yeah, we will do
This
the
is
unicorn
important.
night. This is important.
This is specifically my request.
My Florida-ness needs
Karina needs
it.
this. I'm doing it for Karina.
He's our state bird.
Pitbull?
Yeah. Nah, I'm kidding. Mosquitoes are our state bird.
I thought so.
Pitbull's
Got
our
kind of
state
one of
vegetable.
these. I guess it's kind of like, it's sort of down. His head angle. It's sort
In
of
this
down.
picture,
It's like tilted.
yeah,
It's sort of down, but
It's
not
like listing
super
to the
down.
right.
it's definitely more
Or to the
like
left.
it's downer.
Yeah.
It's downer.
He's a downer.
Yeah, we're
I
just
just
gonna.
watched that video of him performing in Alaska because of that Walmart contest, and Reddit sent him to Alaska.
Yeah.
You could vote on like what Walmart you sent him to perform, and they sent him to Anchorage, Alaska.
Yay!
And literally a seventh of the town showed up, which is like a few thousand people.
That's awesome.
That's
though.
great.
And he was actually really excited about it, and so was the entire town, and he was
Yeah,
super
good.
cool about it.
It's Pitbull.
Yeah, they were just like, hey, it's a free concert. This is like something to do. And he was just like,
How often does Pitbull go to Anchorage? You know?
yeah, it was actually
He's there
super
all
nice.
the time.
He was
Yeah.
super pleasant about the whole thing.
He's got
It
a
was super
summer
cool.
home there. Yeah, that's funny. I didn't hear about that.
Yeah, it happened. I know the voting happened a while ago, but like the video about it just went out.
Oh,
Cracked
yeah,
me
because that
up.
was a while ago. That happened
Yeah.
like I
'cause
thought
I
that happened like
remember.
last year.
Mr. Worldwide went to Alaska.
He's Mr. Worldwide. That's not gonna stop him just because it's far.
He's worldwide.
Yeah, he can go anywhere in the world.
Alaska.
If you told him to go to like Mars, we'd have a problem.
Yeah, that's a little much.
He's like, that's out of my jurisdiction.
Yeah, I'm not allowed there.
Earth is my jurisdiction.
Why's he got to wear sunglasses?
Because he's got sensitive eyes.
No, nobody can
He's
draw.
got huge pupils.
Nobody can draw sunglasses.
It's to block the haters.
Nobody can draw sunglasses. It's impossible.
It's the bicycles for your face.
These are gonna look like science goggles right now, but things are gonna get better as it goes. You have to
Things
trust
take
me.
time.
You have to trust me on this.
Don't panic, Jacob. You're doing great.
I'm not gonna panic. As long as I never stop drawing, I will not fail at this drawing of Pitbull.
This is the rest of the stream.
All right, I timed it well. Everything's easy for me.
You just gotta sit there and talk and look pretty.
Which you're excellent at.
Be perfect.
It sounded very Mario, like a character from Mario.
It's me,
Like Todd, for instance.
Todd.
Our favorite character.
Todd from Mario.
Is that Todd's voice?
Yeah.
It's definitely not.
Hi. Whee. Todd doesn't speak, he just stares.
Yeah. Maybe a gentle breath sometimes, like.
Yeah.
Pitbull's got like a forehead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have the top of his head in this image.
You're gonna have to assume how tall his head is.
Yeah, we're gonna
He's
have to
actually
just
conehead.
make some guesses about
yeah,
the
it just keeps going.
It just keeps going up.
the height of Pitbull's head. And then he's got this sort of mouth situation going on. Which he's doing that purse lip thing.
Yeah. Although it's a very like perfect shape. It's very I don't know.
I'm gonna draw Pitbull's perfect mouth.
Mm-hmm.
I
He's
like
got good
this.
smooching lips.
But you're gonna give him like a kitty mouth.
He kind of has one if you look
He's-
at the
he's doing
line.
the kitty mouth.
If you just look at the line of it, it's
It's
pretty.
like a perfect M.
It's
Yeah.
pretty kitty. Who's a pretty kitty?
Pitbull is.
Pitbull is.
This doggy.
It's kind of a smirk, but kind of not.
Yeah, I don't know what you would call this facial expression.
Yeah, I don't
Smizing.
know either. This is you can't even see his eyes.
It's very Zoolander.
It's a smize.
You can't see his eyes, Julia.
But it's a smize, you can tell.
I don't think it is a smize.
People are saying it's a pucker.
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely a pucker.
It's a very gentle pucker. I think he's trying to hide that he's puckering.
Mm-hmm. He's at the end of the warhead.
Yeah, but he's puckering and we know it.
And he's definitely sucking in his cheeks just a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's sucking in his cheeks
smolder,
more
someone
than a
said?
bit.
Smolder molder.
Colby Smolder.
And these go kind of
Colby
more
Smolder.
down. He's got some full, luscious lips.
Mm-hmm.
It's time to talk about Pitbull's
Would
luscious
you
lips.
kiss Pitbull?
Yes.
What if you kissed Pitbull in Anchorage, Alaska?
Haha, just
JK.
kidding.
You write into
Unless.
forums.
This is wrong.
Sister Pat says Pitbull is married.
Married people can
Married.
kiss.
No, that's toxic.
You can't ship married people, Mark. You haven't been here for the streams to learn this new information.
Okay, hold on. just this once, I'm gonna pull up a random toxic.
No,
We are
don't.
trying so hard not to do this. Stop reading articles on stream. I wonder if Pitbull has a page.
They keep thinking that Aladdin is a well-written and likable character, even though he can have his flaws.
Are these Pitbull tweets?
Pitbull tweeted it.
I see Pitbull's on this thing.
Oh,
Does
man.
Pitbull's eyebrows are
Okay.
completely obscured by these glasses.
I got very sad
Yeah,
when
it's
I found-
important.
Do you remember B.O.B.?
Yeah.
I found out that he's a flat earther.
Yeah.
from his
Yeah.
tweets.
Yeah, he's a notorious flat earther.
I know.
To fill you in on this stuff, and whoever in the chat has not
Thank
been
you,
here the
Mubai.
past couple streams, so when I was looking up reference for the My Hero Academia video that just came out,
Mhm.
I clicked on a picture because I was like, this is a good picture, and it led me to this wiki called the Toxic Fandoms and Hatedom Wiki, and it's just hundreds
just a list
of
of all
random,
fandoms?
it's just random stuff.
Randoms fandoms.
Did you look up
Because
Drawfee? Is Drawfee in
They
there?
do not have a page yet.
Yet.
But,
Get toxic.
But if we keep talking about it,
We
we're
keep-
gonna have a page.
and oddly enough, it came up on stream, and I didn't even bring it up because I sent it to them when we were recording that video. It's just a rabbit hole you go into
It
because
really
it's
is.
very funny.
That random button is, it's a
But
danger.
Julia brought it up last Friday, and now it's just a thing. And a good starting point is the Simba toxic fandom page. So funny.
Simba.
Very good.
Where it's just they ship Simba with other characters, even though he's betrothed to Nala. And they treat him like he's some kind of god or something.
That's what they
So,
say about everyone.
That's why everyone keeps going. Blank
Is
is
married.
married.
Got it. Got
Because
it.
Simba is married.
He's betrothed to be married to Nala.
So do not ship Pitbull with Jacob.
Nice try.
Someone else is asking
Don't do it.
for my opinion on his Dark Materials. Didn't watch it.
Not yet.
Not yet.
What?
Maybe never.
Maybe never.
But maybe.
I was reading an article that said that it does very well to keep with the themes of the book.
Anti-Catholicism.
Yeah, anti-Catholicism. But it's, I don't know, apparently they're doing a great job. The casting is weird for me. So it's putting me off. Anyway. That person,
I wonder how many times you can say that before I've heard it 100,000 times.
Yeah, I mean, people keep asking.
I know. I'm not blaming you. I'm blaming everyone who doesn't listen to everything we say all the time.
Jacob, this is a good Pitbull so far.
Yeah, it's not really capturing yet the full Pitbull energy that I want
I recognize it as Pitbull.
to capture. I think there's some things that are
Oh
wrong.
yeah, you need to add the milkshake.
His head is deflated.
Yeah, if I had to
Oh,
give
yeah,
you
on top.
one constructive
Well, I haven't really
criticism,
gotten there
Mm.
it needs
because
to be poofed up a bit.
it's not I don't have reference for that portion.
You can just
It's like
make it up.
Yeah,
So it's
you know what a head shape
you know.
is.
You know what heads are.
Well, bald heads are hard to draw.
They kind of flatten out at the top a little bit.
Yeah, there's
They
it's
mean-
flatter on the
I mean,
top than-
size-wise, you just measure it based on how big the skull would be.
I don't know Pitbull's
Yeah,
skull
it's
size.
It's like
People
an
have
eighth.
pretty universal skull sizes.
It's an eighth of the head, I think.
Eyes are in the middle.
Oh yeah, I'll just
eyes
come up with
are
an eighth of the head real
middle
fast, and that
of
will.
shape. Head is egg-like, eyes at middle.
But we have sunglasses on, so we have no idea where they could
I don't know where he's
be.
hiding his eyes in there inside these sunglasses.
You can
Just put 'em away.
approximate.
I'm so mad that you guys made me draw a character with no hair, which is
A
one of
character.
the easiest. He is a character.
Pitbull is a real person.
I mean, his name
Pitbull and
probably isn't
Marvel.
Pitbull. He probably is.
Prove that Pitbull is a real person.
Hulk Hogan has argued that Hulk Hogan is a character.
Yeah.
That's true.
It's the crux of his argument.
Isn't that what Alex Jones argued too?
Probably.
For all of his like horrible. Someone was suing him, and he
Jacob's
was like, "That's not
argued that
actually
he's a
me.
character.
That's a character."
That I play.
You
Yeah.
you had that defense for yourself.
Yeah.
Because you're
Jacob is a
mean to
character.
Adam.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
Adam's
I
a
wasn't
character.
mean to Adam. I was mean to fictional Adam in the fictional universe of Drawfee Variety Hour.
The Drawfee cinematic
The
universe.
Drawfee cinematic universe.
We live in a society.
Society is married.
Society is married.
But it's open.
The mouth needs to go somewhere. Perhaps up just a tad. Where's my control key? Stop. Photoshop, stop!
Use the buttons.
I'm using it. It's not... Sometimes it doesn't like to.
It doesn't like to resize, I realize.
Like, I'm holding control, but
I
it's
just
still
meant,
snapping.
Like, just like beep bop boop. Then turn off snapping.
When you hold control, it's supposed to stop snapping.
Oh.
That's
I
what the
didn't know that.
purpose of the control
I
key
don't know
is.
if
thought
I
it
use
was for-
Photoshop. I just use it.
I just use it.
There's so many like shortcuts I learned from watching you guys work that I'm just like, I've made it so far knowing nothing.
Yeah, that happened to me when I started working here too. I picked up so much from Nathan and Julia and Caldwell.
All I do is slowly
Down.
acquire the information of other coworkers until eventually.
Basically, I acquire that information and then there's like a 50% chance I'll actually use it.
There's that shortcut that Jacob taught me about how to quickly apply clipping layers.
Oh yeah, Alt click or
Alt
Option click.
or, yeah,
What?
Yes.
If you
hold
Option
while
click
you
on a
click
layer in
it'll-
between, it makes it a clipping mask.
Oh.
I use that all the
I don't know how to
time.
use masks.
How do you literally live?
You've seen my process. That's how I live.
I use basically only keyboard shortcuts at this point. Command E
You type
is
your
my friend.
pictures.
Yeah, basically. Command E is my best friend now. My files get too big.
What does Command E do?
Merge.
Oh,
It merges all your layers. Or
No.
whatever
I
you
didn't
have
know
selected.
that.
yes.
Yeah.
I do it. I just don't.
I
think
just
do.
mash E.
subscribed. Thank you.
Box deal.
Gave me a character with no eyes. Again, it's a character. Pipple is a character.
Pipple is a character.
with no visible eyes and no hair.
He's
The
a
two most
character, you know what I
identifying
mean?
You
features.
can like almost see his eyes.
But I'm not about to start figuring out how to render almost seen eyes behind Pitbull's shades.
I think this is good. Jacob, this is like a good portrait of Pitbull. Like,
Now
Jacob,
it's scary.
why are you
Add
complaining?
hair.
I like that. Yeah, add hair.
Add hair to Pitbull.
This is my OC, Bitbull.
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 His chin is wrong.
He sings only about the bit market.
I think it's
I
the
see
jaw
what's happening. The jaw.
on the right is drifting.
Yes. His chin is in the
It's
wrong
Tokyo drifting.
place.
Yeah.
This is part of the process, y'all.
See, and this is why I don't do this shit.
It's so much looking at a thing and then like going in and then coming out and then looking at it and then
I'm
being
like-
like, something's wrong, but what is it?
Like, I've gotten to using the excuse that I'm just really bad at looking at faces, as we know. It's just hard.
Yeah.
You just don't want to look at them.
Well, yeah, yeah. It's a lot of information there that you got to process.
Yeah.
And also, what's the point of portraits? We have cameras.
Portraits aren't valid.
Portraits aren't valid anymore.
Sarah
This-
Jupta? Yeah.
Sarah Jupta?
Yeah. Subscribe, thank you.
Thank you.
I like that. Like it's like 50-50 now on whether we say thank you for the subscription or just
Struggle.
we try desperately.
Struggle to say
pronounce
the
the
name
name.
and then say nothing.
Yeah, and we just kind of go, I did it.
I keep having to look back and forth because I'm like, I gotta find the ways that it's not Pitbull and
I think
fix
that
those
it's
ways.
nice.
It is nice, but you've set me on a task now to generate a Pitbull.
This is a very good Pitbull.
Yeah, I think
You're
this is
doing great.
good. It definitely looks like Pitbull.
And
This
for
looks
not,
like coloring book Pitbull.
yeah, this is for the Pitbull coloring book.
Yeah. For all the. What do Pitbull fans call themselves? Pitties?
Probably
that's good.
pitties.
Those are
The
bullies.
bullpen.
All the bullies out there.
Yeah, the bullies.
If you see a bully, tell an adult.
Jacob, I think you've done a great
And
job.
they'll be like, hell yeah, kid, you got good taste in
Thank
music.
you.
Hell yeah. And they're like, not that kind of bully.
I'm like,
They're
no.
like, no, there's only one kind.
This is like definitely a picture where his jaw is being held in a really weird way.
Yeah.
For sure.
I don't think it's usually like this.
It's not.
No.
But
Like,
I'm.
Like the...
His head is tilted up and like over his shoulder in a
Yeah.
strange.
Yeah.
It's a weird angle for sure.
Mhm.
That's,
And he's like pursing his lips in a way that's making his face a little tense.
But that's part of why this is drawing things we're bad at. It's got to be a challenge.
Yeah.
If I did good at it first try, it wouldn't be something I was bad at.
True.
Think about that next time. Maybe. If you want to.
I don't think.
You don't read and you don't think. Dang, Karina, what
I'm
do
just
you
here
do?
for the laughs.
She's
Nate.
a loller. She's here for the lols.
Got those skin funnels right here.
Mhm.
Skin funnels on both sides.
Keeping the mouth in.
Keeping the mouth in.
Yeah, the milkshake.
All right, I am going to stop doing this just because otherwise I'll
Yeah.
be
He's
doing
got a
it
straw
forever.
real quick.
Let me just,
Add
block
some
in some sunglass.
Jacob, I think this is
color.
great.
Yeah, you did very well on this.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Even,
Thank you, both
like,
of you.
in a regular setting and circumstance, this would be great, but you also have the pressure of also streaming at the same time.
And
Yeah.
not having drawn anything all day.
Yeah.
And never doing portraits of people.
Mm-hmm.
So you did fantastic.
Yeah.
So you did good art.
I appreciate it. Thank you. You're all being so nice to me, and that means a lot to me. Thank you very much.
Mark, would you like to go next?
Yeah.
Okay. We gotta.
Why is this-
What can't you draw?
Is it because Julia did it?
I mean,
What did I do?
people.
Left the eraser on a pencil eraser?
Yeah.
Mm,
That's
People?
that's not what
Like
I
fa-
need
like-
here.
the same thing that everyone's
To
bad
change
at.
it, you
We're
go
all
to the
bad
right
at
there.
portraits.
Oh, mode.
Yeah.
I've been trying to get better at perspective, but
Ooh.
that's just because I haven't dealt with it since drawing class.
Yeah.
And backgrounds have to have perspective.
Yep.
Says who?
Says her.
Your eye.
I don't know. I like to think that perspective can be fudged pretty heavily.
You can definitely cheat it.
I actually really hate like when things are too close to theoretically
perfect
correct.
perspective.
Yeah, I hate that. It looks weird.
I mean, oh, I'm married.
What?
Sorry, I looked
Goodbye.
at the chat.
Jacob, I like this pit bull. The milkshake really did it.
Well, now he's relatable.
Yeah.
Because I, too, like to drink a milkshake.
Mm-hmm.
Celebrities are just like us.
They drink milkshakes.
Oh man, I went to Atlanta last week, and
You went to Atlanta? Did you say hi to my family?
No, I didn't.
Wow.
Wow.
Because they're in Valdosta.
No, they're not. They're in Marietta.
Oh, Marietta.
They are married.
They're
They're
married.
married.
And here's his little hand.
I was up in Helen, Georgia. I wasn't technically in Atlanta for most of it.
Oh, I know Helen.
Really?
We go up there.
I know her.
My parents' friend rents out a mountain house up
Oh,
there.
yeah. We stayed at the Unicoi State Lodge.
I was on Mount Yona.
Where is this story going?
I ate at Cookout, which was delicious, and they had a bunch of milkshakes.
Oh shit.
I've actually never eaten at
milkshake.
Cookout.
It's great. Do it. Their sides are full things. So you get like a cheeseburger with a side of a quesadilla, and then chicken nuggets,
Hot damn.
Damn. Hey Jacob, what's that?
and then you get a cheer wine.
This is his other milkshake.
Oh, he's
He's stocking up.
Pitbull, Mr. Worldwide. How come Mom lets you have 2 milkshakes?
Because he's lactose tolerant.
Because he can, and that's an accomplishment.
Mhm.
He's got a double bendy straw. He's getting ready to
Damn.
drink
Oh, he did
this
the
one.
thing where you just put them inside each other.
Yep.
Yeah.
It doesn't work perfectly.
No,
There
he's
is
dribbling.
definitely drippage.
He's dribbling a little on his nice shirt.
Yeah, this one's definitely doing some dribbles on his shirt here.
Mhm.
Jacob, I like this. This is great.
It improves upon Pitbull,
Stained.
Yeah.
like art should.
Chest
before I was just saying I liked it, but now that you added the milkshakes,
But now,
I love it.
Now it's wonderful.
It went from above average to good.
Mark's
Okay.
turn.
Mark's turn.
Me.
So what are you drawing? What are you doing?
I don't know. What am I drawing?
You doing some perspective?
I can do perspective. Is there anything you guys want to see me draw?
No. What do you want?
What about
No,
chat?
nothing.
I don't want to see you draw anything.
Nothing.
Is there anything in particular you want to work on?
The hardest thing to draw is nothing at all.
Oh yeah, I could do the unicorn knight.
Mulchman.
Mulchman.
Mulchman!
Yeah, I can take the unicorn knight.
Do the unicorn.
You gonna try
knight.
the unicorn knight?
In
Feel free to pull up any
perspective.
reference if you would like to.
Nope.
That's
This
what
is
makes it
gonna-
a challenge.
This is gonna be rough. It's gonna be rough going for you.
That's what you think.
This is my mango. Oh, it's
All right. So a unicorn knight.
I'll go get me another one.
Okay.
Who wants a seltzer?
Me, please.
What kind you want?
Same as you.
Okay.
Oh, I'll take one.
What kind you want?
Lemon.
You're a real lemon head.
Or if they're out, then just pure.
Oh, pure. You monster.
I have bad taste.
At least you didn't say coconut. That's bad.
Yeah, that's true.
It is Mark with a beard.
Yeah.
Beard mark. All right. Draw in a night. Draw in a night.
Are you going to be using perspective on this night?
3 point.
Oh.
Ooh, 3 points.
I did a lot of
Which, I
fake
guess-
3-point when in Hawkeye PI, except I didn't know how to do it and I didn't want to measure it, so I just made it up. I just laid out 3 grids that went nowhere, and I was like, "This is 3
Close
point."
enough. I did 3 points for only one scene of Draw Detectives.
Nice.
And it's barely noticeable.
That's the thing, though. I'm just like, how?
Because, like, 3 points, you really got to push it.
Yeah.
And I did it too subtle.
Where's the third point go again?
Because
Into the
it's
sky.
So
Yeah.
not that one.
Well,
I guess that could be that
boom,
one.
boom, and
Yeah,
then
It's gotta
right,
go
left,
farther
and
out.
up, or right, left, and down. Wow.
see, and this is why I don't want to do perspective. It requires a lot of measuring.
He's back so fast.
You remembered.
I got
Thank
you.
you.
That's from Mark. I got you an apricot.
Thank you.
The new flavor they got in there.
Wow.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
It's okay. I feel good.
That sweet apricot flavor.
I have no idea what I'm doing with this perspective.
It's going. Yeah. What is this?
Yeah, you're gonna be looking down on top of them.
Wait.
You're zoomed so far out.
Yeah, because perspective.
Perspective, bad and hard.
Perspective bad.
Perspective, bad and hard. I had to take a whole
Perspective is hard.
perspective class in school,
Yeah, me too.
and it was very useful, but also the most difficult class I took
Yeah.
in my entire college education.
Past the owl subscribed. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, I only use like the very basics of perspective, and
Yeah.
then I just fudge everything else.
Basically.
'Cause I feel like as long as it looks good, it doesn't need to be correct.
Yeah. I think there's a certain point to which you can just fudge it.
Yeah. The basics you kind
The
of
fudge
have
zone?
some
Artist tips.
Artist tips, don't do the work.
I mean, here's the thing. Here's like my philosophy with just drawing in general. General art. Your brain will fill in the blanks. Viewer brain, fill in the blanks.
Mm-hmm.
Like one time, my mom and I were stenciling a pattern onto the wall. I made a stencil and we were patterning the wall. But as you paint over it, it gets thinner and thinner because the paint dries to the stencil.
Uh-huh.
And she was so upset and she was like, "You can tell it's wrong." And I'm like, "No, you can't. Because your brain thinks it's a pattern.
So it's gonna just
So it's just
accept
going
it.
to look fine.
Yeah.
So as long as you are close enough,
Mm-hmm.
then you don't have to do the work."
Yes. Correct. Do enough work
Do enough work.
and then stop.
Yeah.
There's the tips.
You don't have to do all the hard work if you don't want to. If you do want to, that's super valid.
Yes, then absolutely do it.
Art tips.
Art tips only
You
do
don't
what
have
you
to
want.
work too much.
You do have to work somewhat,
Yeah.
but only somewhat.
give it 80%.
Yeah. Me and Julia were just talking about this last night about like different types of artists.
Yeah.
Because I'm friends with a lot of like illustrator, like a lot more like, what's the word? I don't know. They do like a lot more illustrative type stuff, whereas I'm an animator and I like to just fudge everything, I guess, by nature. But like they do, like they'll measure out 5-point perspective.
What?
See, that's
strictly.
Yeah, Julia's like.
I would do that.
Yeah, I did that.
And I'm like, I get that, and that's amazing, but I could never do that. I'm just not that type of artist. It seems like too. I can't be bothered.
Yeah, but it's equally valid.
Yeah, like
if you want to be that.
I'm
kind of
not saying
artist.
if you shouldn't be that person. You should absolutely be that person if you are that person.
Stay true to your person.
Yeah, I spent a lot of time, in my beginning art stages, thinking that was the person I had to be in order to do art. And then once I realized that I just didn't really care about that aspect of it, I only care about the result.
That's when you found
making
out
a product, and I don't really care about knowing how to do everything. I just want people to like it. That's all I care about. I just
You
want to make
only
something
want
that people like.
validation.
Yeah, I only want validation. That's what I'm here for.
But I mean, putting in that work is also super worth it because the Draw Detective backgrounds are still just like mind blowing every time.
Yes, Draw Detective backgrounds rule. And I saw the process involved in making them, and it was like
there were a couple of times where you were just like, "Is it this or this?" And I'm like, "Julie, it looks great."
Yeah, it's like it's impossible to know, and no one could tell.
One of the rooms, I think it's the episode that's going up tomorrow.
Can I convince you to scoot a little more close to the front?
You're very relaxed.
You're very far away.
I had made room for you to walk in and out, and then I never went back. But the there's the room for tomorrow's episode has a slight curved wall to it because it matches up with a wall that's on the map, so I had to do a slight curved wall.
That part of your like process, I was like, you're thinking about how this wall reflects the other wall the audience is not even seeing on the outside of the room?
Yeah.
And I was like, no one will know that. Only you.
This map that I'm going to have to draw is going to put me in that mindset, which is why I'm like terrified to start, because it involves like I'm going to have to stack I don't know how much I can share, so I'm just going to be vague, but I have to like stack a bunch of like pre-existing shapes on top of each other to make it into a city.
Yeah.
And it's just going to break my brain.
Yeah.
Because I want it to be able to be used like a city.
Yeah.
Sorry, I interrupted you, Julia. Continue
That's
what you were
okay.
saying about the room.
No, I think that was it. It like lined up with a room in the map that has a slight curved wall in it, and then the way that like where the door is, I wanted all the characters to be standing in front of the door, so they would be looking at like that curved wall.
Yeah.
And I had to figure out how to do that exact like curved angle in perspective, and it was interesting. It was just a lot of drawing of semicircles, which I don't know. Maybe I'll show very quickly how to do that when I get up.
You should, but it was wild to see, and I remember a specific debate we had that perfectly illustrates the types of artists we are.
Yeah.
Which was that you showed me one you were working on with like characters sort of mocked in, and I was like, this room looks incredible, but the characters look way too small in the room, and you were like, no, I did the math. And at this distance from the viewer, compared to this shelf, which is this many feet high, this character would be this tall, so this is correct. And I'm like, yeah, but it doesn't matter if it's correct. They look too small. And so, like, in my mind, it's like, but if it doesn't look right, then who cares? But in your mind, it was like, but it's being correct to, like, the form of the room that is, you know.
Yeah.
And it was this thing where like we were both just coming from two completely different perspectives on like the subject.
I come from a very like traditional illustrator's point of view.
Yeah.
Which is just like measure everything traditionally so it'll look correct.
Yeah. But sometimes the correct thing doesn't look the best.
You gotta
like
cheat.
Sometimes cheating it makes it look better if it's not technically correct.
Yeah, because on the rare occasions that I do backgrounds that are in actual rooms, I do start with actual perspective, I swear. But if it gets to the point where I'm just like, I don't know about this, then I'll make it up. But using a guide.
Yeah.
I like to meet in the middle.
Yeah, I think that's...
True neutral.
That's a good way to do it. It's just, it's always funny to me to hear people's different approaches.
Yeah.
Like what?
Like one of my friends did a piece that was like an arcade with all these like game cabinets that was in like strict 3 point, and I was just like, and he spent so long getting it correct, and I'm just like, I really respect this, but you're just gonna cover these in like vines.
Yeah.
But damn, wish I had the patience.
Yeah.
I blew all of my patience in perspective class. I can never go back.
Yeah.
I drew too many stairs one time, and now I'm
It broke
lost.
you.
Lost to the art.
That was a very frustrating thing that I had to do. Was I had a curved,
Yeah, you kept putting stairs.
curved staircase that went up, and the horizon line was right dead center of it. So I had to draw steps
my
going up and also
God.
in a curve.
I can't even, like, my tiny brain cannot even comprehend how you do a curved staircase.
I definitely sat there for a good hour just looking at it. I'm like, what do I do? And then the answer was a series of tubes, as is my answer with
Jeez.
everything.
That's always the way.
Did we say pass the owl?
I did, yeah.
Okay, and Guardian
Guardian
forever.
forever.
Mark, I have back horse hoof commentary.
I would like to hear that.
I think that
Try me.
since the front hooves are in between that one perspective wedge, the back hooves should also be in between that same wedge. Because currently the horse's back half is like...
Maybe the horse
Over.
is just standing at a weird angle.
It's not standing in the middle of the hallway, maybe? Or wait, so you're saying pop this
It's going
farther down?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's got a lot
it.
of spine
Yes.
twisting.
Got it,
Yeah,
got it,
because
got
it's
it.
doing a weird spine move
Which is
right now.
fine.
Well, this is on a yoga horse.
Well, front horse looks really good. I was admiring front horse.
Yeah, front horse is very good.
And back horse just didn't line up with front horse. But now it will line up with front horse.
I was just going to say that this picture of Pitbull is still up on our screen.
It looks like he's just looking at the drawing. It's like, yeah, nice drawing.
From my perspective, he's perfectly next to the microphone.
Is he going to sing
So
us
he
a
does look like
song?
he's ready to sing.
Pitbull, sing us a song.
Very
oh,
good.
yeah, that looks good.
No.
Oh, I love his face. I didn't get a good look at his face.
Yeah, you're gonna have to hide the
Aw.
perspective lines when you're done
Oh.
so that we can see it.
You can make, if
Hell
you want to,
yeah.
OBS
Aw.
bigger so we can see better since we're not using Pitbull anymore.
We're not looking at Pitbull.
But I am.
His face is so cute.
Bye, Pitbull.
Now there's more Pitbulls.
Now there's many tiny Pitbulls.
He's just got this little smile. He's so happy to be a unicorn knight.
Aw.
Hey!
Oh, I thought you were talking about Pitbull.
Pitbull also has a little smile too.
He's happy to be a unicorn knight.
Is that
Oh.
Pitbull riding a unicorn?
Are those doors in the background?
There has to be something to show perspective.
Did he bring it into a
hotel.
I've arrived in the hotel.
Where shall I place my
I am
steed?
in the lobby.
Unicorn knights say that if I travel at all, I must be on unicorn.
My bed has a queen in it, I've heard. I shall protect her.
I've arrived at the Marriott. Aboard my steed.
Valet?
Mwalmop said, Jacob, your revelation on the last Variety Hour that there was an anime history app that got lost devastated me. Those are some of the best apps, and I sincerely hope you guys can do another one. We've gotten a lot of requests to do more anime history, specifically with Karina, which I think you were in that one.
I was
that got
in
lost.
that one. I was so sad because I liked how mine came out.
And
What if I just do it again?
you could post the drawing.
Do we have the audio for it?
It's the audio that got messed up.
Damn it.
So the video is fine and we have the drawings, but the audio is unusable.
Bummer.
That's
We
a
should just
bummer.
ADR
Dub
on
it.
top of it.
Yeah. It's like we go through the whole episode, but guess what we said the first time?
I don't
But
understand.
if
how...
we redo it, I'm just gonna do the same thing but better.
Well, I wasn't in the episode, so it would be new to me. If I were in the episode this time.
Yeah, I was
Who
really
was
sad.
It was like Caldwell?
It was Caldwell and Nathan and
Caldwell
me.
and Nathan, yeah.
I think it was at some point when you two were out.
Yeah.
We were probably in
Yeah.
Japan.
No, this was like really old, so I don't even remember.
Trouser meddler.
Trouser meddler!
Woo!
Thank you for the sub.
But yeah, I did all this research and shit, and then it got lost. And I was like, damn it, I never remember to do my homework, and I did this time, and it was for nothing. But I'll just do it again. I'll
Yeah.
do the same subject again, because I really liked my concept for it.
Yeah, do it with me and Julia, and we won't have heard about it before.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say who it was in case we do it again. I forgot if I've already talked about this. But it's going to be a surprise.
Surprise!
This is the person checking them in.
Mark, I really like this drawing.
Yeah.
Only good art.
The knight
That's not a bell.
has so much character to him. I feel like I can just like imagine
This
his
is fun.
personality and voice by looking at his face.
Punk Rock Lee, hey, y'all are not under any category on Twitch. Did we set a category?
Didn't put us in art, did you, Julia?
This is my hamburger bell.
Put us under creative.
Oh, maybe we're in creative.
I like this, Mark.
This
Thank
is very
you.
good.
Yeah, this is super good. Good job,
This
Mark.
horse is great.
This horse is great.
The
knight
perspective
great.
is trash.
No, it's good enough
It's
to
all
fool
cheating.
me.
It's all cheating.
But it's like, that's mine,
Ah!
Honestly,
I think.
That's mine.
if it weren't for that line that was on the
I
right,
will dip the...
I would have
Which?
bought it completely.
But
This
I
Which
like
one?
sort of the...
That
Oh,
one.
yeah.
Something about it takes me out, but the rest of it, I think, reads fine.
Yeah, I think kind of it's got like that type of, like you were talking about, when the perspective's like not technically right, but it's very fun.
It cheats
Yeah.
it. A lot of Caldwell's backgrounds for Draga cheat.
Yeah.
Or are they
Caldwell's a
Caldwell's
cheater.
backgrounds? Does Caldwell do the backgrounds for Draga?
The ones that are like in the episode themselves,
Yes.
then
ones.
those are his.
Cool.
Not the ones that
Oh,
were
are you
done
gonna flex
post.
on us?
I'm just
In
gonna.
Then maybe I can't remember which one I'm thinking of.
I'm just
Mm.
gonna
He does cheat though. He's a big cheater.
Yeah.
do a
I
quick
mean, I can't think of the ones. I just can't use specifics to.
curves and arches and perspective
Yeah.
for a second.
Are we gonna learn a lesson?
Yeah, why not?
Welcome to art school.
Teach us.
So, if you want to do a circle in perspective, you can make a.
Just draw an oval.
Take off shape dynamics for a second, just so it's nice and
Put
clear.
the chiaroscuro in.
I'm gonna make this smaller. Oh, okay. So if I have I have my left perspective on right now, and then I'm gonna go over to my right.
Oh,
I
don't know about this tool at all.
the
It's
pen
just
tool.
a pen tool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know. You've shown me, and I don't. That's all I had to
I've
say.
never used it like this.
You've shown
I
me,
use
and
it
don't.
for perspective a lot.
Interesting. Because then it's just like a ruler.
I cheat it. So
I think this is the opposite of cheating it.
I think this is just
doing it.
using
Yeah.
This
tools.
is how you do it.
Well.
This is how you do it.
So I'm just going from all-
back.
Using the pen tool.
Okay, so God, scrubby zoom, huh?
No scrubs.
Scrubby zoom is the only zoom in my heart.
It's,
Okay.
classic 2-point.
So then, usually what I do for here, for the 2-point, is that I also, this is the part that I cheat a little bit. I make a
Horizon.
line in between, and then I take another ruler, and then I put it in the center here,
Mm-hmm.
and then I draw a line up, and that allows you to get the center of
The forward facing.
the...
Karina's
There it
face
is.
right now.
So,
I'm learning.
because basically, if you had...
And again, I feel like this isn't cheating. You're just using the tools properly.
like, if you were looking straight at it,
I
here's
feel like
a-
I cheat every time I color by like expanding and filling.
here.
Yeah, cheating is the thing that I do, where I just said I was doing 3-point perspective, but just made weird grids and assumed that people wouldn't notice.
Basically, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to make a traditional circle just in perspective. So, like, I'm following these rules where you put them into quadrants. Mm-hmm. So I found the middle line here. So if I take this left line and I put it into this middle, I'll get the middle at the top. So
that was
good. Himbos, please.
It's the most unpleasant arpeggio I've ever heard.
Thank you.
And then go back to the right.
What's funny is that
shortcut.
She's just gonna draw a circle.
Yeah, I mean, this is all for just a tube in perspective, basically.
What happened to just using the circle marquee tool and making 2 circles and then drawing lines to connect it?
Yeah.
Like we did in the old days.
Mm-hmm.
Julia said, "I hear you, but I don't care."
I hear you, but no.
Well, this is how I did the spiral staircase.
Well, Mop said Julia's circle has a large number of straight lines.
Okay.
Julia's really ignoring us today.
Julia has never been more valid.
It's here.
Julia's always valid, and everybody knows.
I'm just trying to get through the thing that I said I would do just as quickly as possible.
I like it.
But you don't have to hurry. It's fun to watch.
I bet a lot of people are very interested to see your process.
Yeah.
That should be the second half of the stream. We do something we're good at.
Yeah.
And we teach.
That's what I do all the time. I only do things I'm good at.
We teach a lesson. We teach an art lesson.
That's nice because that's
something we're good
subtle.
at.
I love to teach a lesson.
It's our school, baby. Shout out Befuddled Goldfish who subscribed right as I said that.
Thanks, Befuddled Goldfish.
Befuddled Goldfish.
Okay. Then I need to find the center there. Which is there it is. Ah! What the hell?
It's snapping.
It is snapping. I'm gonna turn off snap. Snap is off. Okay.
Why is it snapping?
I don't know.
It might just be snapping.
It's a
weird.
snapper.
Okay, then. Why is anyone that loud in the hallway right now?
Everyone's loud all the time. I walked past one of the meeting rooms while going to the bathroom, and I swear to God, they were just sitting in there screaming.
Sorry about that.
It's okay, Mark.
It was a meeting.
All right.
I mean, but really.
So then, there's 2 ways you can do it, which is either draw it by hand, which looks a little nicer.
Because you can cheat.
I'm not even certain where the circle goes at this point.
There's one on the top. This is a cylinder, correct?
Yeah. So,
Ah.
there's a microphone in my way.
Get out of there, Mike.
You need a full range of motion to draw. Art tips.
Let me do this in
That's
another
why
motion.
you gotta
'cause I
limber up.
Yeah.
Can't do
Stretch.
curves.
Stretch.
Don't forget to do your wrist stretching.
Do your wrist stretches.
Mm-hmm.
It's good
Everyone take
for
care
you.
of your health.
So.
Or don't. I don't care.
Mark doesn't care.
You're not my
I'm
problem.
not your mom.
So anyway, so you're supposed to be able to just like measure it out like that, and then you get the whole thing.
Okay. I understand now. I wasn't sure where this was going, and
This
I was
a
just
spiral staircase lesson.
So like, that's how you get a tube in perspective to get the curves. You can also use the shape tool in Photoshop, which you vaguely put it between these 2 points.
and then like move the points.
Transform tool.
Yeah, well you can like. I use the.
That has 4 points.
And then I usually just skew it into position.
Technically still only 2-point perspective.
It is 2 point.
Yeah.
I mean, if it was 5, then I would have this top point.
No, I was
here
saying
and
that
there.
the path that is a circle has 4 points.
What?
I wasn't talking about perspective points.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3,
Oh.
4.
Talking about transformation points.
Got it.
Transformation
I'm sorry I
points.
wasn't clear.
It's okay. It's them Bezier curves.
Whoa.
Holy moly. Oh, there we
Holy moly.
go. Ding dong ding.
So you see that, like, these corners all line up with the box.
Yeah.
So then if you...
Undo it.
Well, then if you get it, like, there again, and you... Let me do this on a new layer. Okay. Skew.
Oh, I saw an art question I do know the answer to.
What was it?
Oh.
Asking about tangents.
Oh. Teach me about tangents, because I know what they are. I just don't know how to avoid them.
I can do that. That'll be my lesson.
Karina will talk about tangents.
How far am I allowed to peek behind the screen, behind the scenes? When we had to start doing more like picture-based things here for editorial, I had to like give a crash course. I made a Google Doc that was like, these are design tips because I'm tired of looking at you people's ugly designs. And I had a whole section on tangents because it was annoying me.
Aw. I want to see this.
Do I have it? Where is it?
I want to learn what I've been doing wrong.
So
And I made a lot of examples about tangents.
if you just line up the 4 corners of the box that's holding the circle, it'll line up with the actual boxes you drew, and then you can go straight down.
Aha.
And it makes the tube in perspective, get rid of that box you drew.
Beam me up, Julia.
Nice.
It's usually what people do to draw arches is that they'll do the in perspective. So they'll draw this box, they'll have this
Yeah.
curve,
Mm-hmm,
and then they'll go straight down, and then sometimes they'll draw an even smaller box and then get that curve, and then you get the arch that you're looking for.
Sometimes art is math.
Sometimes art is math. But not really. It's not like numbers or anything, but
Math ain't always numbers.
it's just logisticking.
Yeah.
It's geometry.
It's geometry. Anyway, perspective is a lot more complicated than... I mean, it's a lot less complicated than it looks. It's just picking 2 points and figuring things out from a square.
That's a good lesson.
That's it.
That's
It's also just
Art 101.
It's also just wild.
Art school.
It's a wild thing.
Art school.
Wild thing. Doon, 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 doon. You make my art sing.
Horrible.
I want a copy of this
Okay.
for life. That's real good. Teaching value.
I did have a section on tangents.
Oh, I didn't even get there. I was smiling about the value.
This is T-pose Kaiba.
Karina, the stream needs to know.
I'll do a lesson
Do a lesson.
on tangents.
T-pose
We've got
Kaiba.
Julia's cylinders in
'Cause he's
perspective lesson.
tangenting.
Now we can have Karina's tangents lesson.
Because we talk about tangents a lot, but do we ever properly explain them?
I
Can I get the
dropped
pen?
Yeah.
Can you not walk away with it? Oh no.
Mark made a whoopsie on the floor.
Welcome to art school. I'm gonna save you thousands of dollars.
It's just water.
Are you
It's
guys
already like
good?
gone.
Yeah.
Yes.
Solved it.
Okay, so something we talk a lot about on stream and mention are tangents. So I'm gonna is this zoomed in well? Whatever. So let's just say here's my character.
That's a good character.
Boop, boop. This is my cat. Oh, cat guy.
This is Tangent Cat.
This is Tangent Cat. My OC, Tangent Cat.
Tangent Cat always has tangents, and that's a problem.
It's not Tangent Cat's favorite thing about itself.
No, it's something Tangent Cat is working on, but
So this is just the one that I think illustrates well what a tangent is.
Oof.
Here's a tangent.
Oof, that makes my skin crawl.
Is the head on a horizon?
So what we mean when we're saying that there's a tangent is there's this like line that just hits, it crosses in the weird way. And what tangents tend to do is just kind of like ruin the sense of depth in a drawing.
Or it just like confuses the
Yeah,
image a little
I
bit.
is almost a tangent actually.
Lord Librarian,
Yeah.
thank you for the sub.
Like, I don't know, it draws your eye in the wrong way.
It creates a busy part of the composition.
Yeah, so
where
like
there
right
shouldn't be.
here is really bad. This is getting really bad. That was
Shoulder's
actually
pretty bad,
purely
too.
Yeah,
accidental.
the shoulder.
This is like real hard. So, you know, then it's just a matter of boop, there. It's not a tangent anymore. It reads differently. It doesn't distract. It gives a sense of space.
It's less like,
But this one doesn't.
is the head getting cut off or is that the horizon?
Yeah.
When it's moved down, you're like, oh, it's the horizon.
yeah.
So like in this case, it makes the image look super flat.
Which
Yeah.
it all is. We're just tricking your
Yeah,
eyes.
but you know, what you want to do when you're doing a drawing is make it look like there's depth.
Yeah.
That's what I do all the time.
Is it like when you see anime eyes through their bangs? No, that's just a stylistic choice.
Yeah.
It can provide depth. But
Yeah.
It's like if you see those pictures online where I'm thinking specifically of the one of the soccer players where one is yelling at a ref and his arm is hiding behind someone else, and then but coincidentally someone behind the ref has their arm out in the same position, so it looks like their arm is just going forever. That's a tangent because there's a confusing bit of information that makes it like false.
Yeah.
It's like a weird illusion.
the thing that art doesn't have to do that photos do is tell you all the information.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can selectively.
So say
edit.
you're doing a thing, and
TC.
Cat's back.
yeah,
Tangent cat
he's just
running.
yeah.
Tangent Cat, you cannot escape your destiny.
He's running
That's a
from
good man.
tangents.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
This is the soccer player image that I was thinking of. Just keeps going on forever.
And a Space Jam.
Yeah.
Because you can avoid that when you're the one drawing.
Yeah.
So say, here's your character, and we're going to have, like, a background and just see what happens. We're doing trees because I'm not going to do perspective. Not today. It's Friday.
You don't need more
Not
perspective.
today,
No,
Satan.
I already conquered perspective.
Me running from perspective. So here's just a lot of junk going on.
Ah!
It helps to scream when you do perspective at all.
True.
Let's just have a lot of things.
When I have to start
I
doing
don't know
that
what
map,
this
you'll know.
is. Here's just a
Sunbeams.
tower.
Oh, that's a tower.
Yeah.
A leaning
Running from the
tower.
tower.
He's running from the cops. Just a lot of junk. And let's see if I've accidentally made any tangents. That was kind of my hope in what I was doing, but we'll see.
Yeah, in the tower.
Oops.
A few in the tower.
Wow. Perfect.
And in the sweat droplet, yeah, on the tower.
Yeah.
The tower really
Eerie
ruined
tower.
this picture.
Yeah, tower is a
Like
is a
right
nightmare.
here. Fuck. This tree part, cause here's a character.
Mhm.
This curve of
Sounded
the
like
tree.
Yeah.
This curve of the tree is really on thin ice. Like if I get rid of it, you can't really tell. But I
I'm
would
giving
just
it a warning.
I would just get rid of the whole thing. It doesn't matter.
The tree? The ear?
In fact, I would just change the whole line.
Mm.
Yeah. Cheated.
where
Because
it
like
touches the
before
ear, too.
it was like that.
Fan.
9,
It
5,
rubs-
6,
rubs
3.
right up on that ear in such
Yeah.
an unpleasant way, and the tower's touching the other side of it,
I
squeezing
can't
that
believe
ear.
it. The whole
Like a
thing is
pimple.
bad. So you just gotta make sure that it's not looking weird like that. God. Sorry, I have my thing usually set up a different way, so I hate how you've set this up.
Yeah.
Is it the zoom?
What I love.
I usually have the navigator window.
We all do it differently.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
do.
And that's the beautiful thing about
And
art.
the way we do it here is we made sure it was in such a way that it's like none of us do it
Yeah.
regularly. It's off
But that
for
we all
everyone.
hate it. I hate
Get rid
scrubby
of
zoom.
this.
That's buck wild to me.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
usually have draggy on.
I literally can't figure out how to zoom in and out without scrubby zoom.
I need her. I need her on to
I
help
need her.
me.
I need her. I
I
love
need
her.
her.
It gives me a headache, scrubby
I'm married
zoom.
to Scrubby Zoom.
I'm married to Scrubby Zoom. Scrubby Zoom is married.
To me,
I zoom in and out too fast.
Yeah, me too.
So,
Gives me a headache.
so like this information, I would just get rid of. It's useless. That too. It's
Yeah.
useless to me. This,
Gone.
And maybe the line by the thumb on the down hand that's in the tree.
That's
Yeah.
true. He's kind of pulling up the tree like that.
yeah, that's a useless line. Makes it confusing.
Yeah.
This is touching a little too close. Makes it confusing.
The sweat coming off the face needs to be scooched.
That can just go away.
That could
Yeah.
just go.
Mm.
A good tip in general for this is don't be afraid to just get rid of your shit.
Yeah.
If it's not working,
Don't-
just get rid of it.
Don't get too precious about things that aren't right, because you can just get rid of it and then do it better. And then what else? That's good enough. That same thing.
Get that damn sweat out of here.
I like making my characters sweaty,
Yeah, me too.
so that can go there. I hate this whole tree. It's not working for me.
This is that real
There we
process.
go.
So just by doing, you gotta be looking out for where your lines touch in weird ways.
Tidy up.
I definitely should have made a better example that I kept to justify the difference or to show the difference. But like with this, it just looks better than it did when I just slapped it on a background, because now it's not touching anywhere weird and drawing your eye to the wrong place.
Yeah, it makes it so much more clear.
Crimson typo. Thank you for the sub.
Because the way you're probably looking at it, I guess it doesn't really help that there's not really any value in this picture, but your eyes go here first and then take in the whole thing. Whereas if there was a bad tangent, like if... Where can I add something bad?
Let's be bad.
Ooh. Ow.
Because now, now you're going to notice that and it's going to throw off the whole thing.
You're like, why is a backwards Y there?
Did that make any sense?
Yeah.
Did that
think
help
it- I
anyone?
think so.
I think people got it.
But yeah, that's their little crash course
And you
in
did something that you're good at.
in tangents and why we talk about them a lot.
Why we go off on them.
It can
Yeah,
make or
why
break
we
an
really
image.
rip each other apart when one of us accidentally makes a tangent.
Yeah, you must be destroyed
Yeah.
if you make a tangent.
How did I do?
Nathan made a tangent, and that's why he's gone.
Oh God! Oh no!
Oh, no! Cat's coming at us.
Tangent cat, desperate to escape.
Gotta get out of this Photoshop file.
So yeah, our school, those were some tangents. Is that it? Is that all I had to do?
If
Yeah.
you want to
I mean,
be all you
I don't
have to
know.
do.
I could do more, but
Jacob, do you want to teach a thing?
I can teach a thing.
what are you
Teach a
gonna
thing.
teach?
I don't know. What should I teach? I was
What?
thinking I could teach like
Building out of basic shapes.
building out of basic
Good.
shapes is always good. Like simplification of the face.
I like that one.
Hands.
Because you do real good.
Hands.
Oh, yeah.
Jacob's real good at hands.
True.
Hands are just tubes.
Yeah, but they're-
are just tubes.
But there's 5 fingies.
Once I started thinking about hands just as tubes, the way that Jacob does it, because I've seen Jacob draw hands so many times, it's really made hands so much easier for me.
Hands
I
are
think
just
of them
tubes
as
with
too many
joints.
segmented cones.
Yeah, me too. I think of every
Knuckle.
cylinder,
Mhm.
breaking them apart. I break them
Basically.
apart before I do anything else.
I don't even do that. I really noodle it out.
Yeah.
I can show you exactly what I think of when
start
I draw
with
hands.
noodles and then try to cylinder.
Yeah, which I think is good.
Hand, the palm of it's basically a square. You should always remember that on your hand, your middle finger's the longest one.
Yep.
So that when you do your fingers, you just kind of just like make some tubes and make sure you have a space in between the fingers because there's like webbing there. And then make sure like all the lengths are right for all the fingers. And then the thumb just kind of comes out. And this is like a part of it. And then you can consider like this to be a segment and then this to be a segment. And so then the way they kind of all overlap is just like, remember vaguely where like the joints are is a big help. And how many joints you have. And also you have hands on your arms. You can just look at them at any time.
I always do that when I need to figure out where the thumb belongs.
Yeah.
Which side.
So like if
So
you
I'm
were,
on my computer doing like a lot of
drawing like a hand.
like I guess the thumb would be in.
Yeah, that's why anytime I draw anything with hands, I have to stop and be like,
Yeah.
And also like it's, you can correct as you go. Like you saw me do here, like I drew this little thumb and then I drew this finger and then I was like, well, that's way too big for the thumb. And there's like some webbing, so we can make like the thumb bigger. Then it's like kind of where would the other fingers be? This is not a good lesson.
Go
I'm
to your
realizing.
super, like, simplified Drawfee ones. Because those, I really learned a lot from it's like basically gesture drawing for hands.
So kind of like the ones that are just like this.
Yeah.
Oh, these are the ones that I always want to be able to do.
Yeah. Because
Yeah, those are
I've
just-
started building out from there now.
Just tubes.
Yeah, it's so good.
Yeah, it's hard to describe. It's like,
Just think of them as loose noodles instead of like rigid individual. Like, don't overwhelm yourself with too much detail when you're planning them, I think.
yeah, I mean, I always just think of like the base of the hand as a sort of flat like piece of bread
Yeah.
almost shape. And then I think of kind of what angle that would be at. And then I think of like where the fingers would be coming out of there, like these portions.
Mm-hmm.
So that kind of informs. Well, I don't want to think of any anatomy
No,
words.
no.
I want to think of just shape words.
Okay.
So
Bread.
I'm thinking of like this is the slice of bread.
It's Sonic's friend.
disgusting.
It's Sonic's friend.
And then if like this is the slice of bread, then this would be sort of the crust.
Mm-hmm.
And the
Oh,
fingers
yeah.
all come out of the crust. So I kind of think where the holes would be that the tubes would come out of.
Okay.
And that kind of informs the angle at which they emerge from the bread.
Okay.
And then if you want to be, more realistic about it, you can consider like how many joints there are. So like this one would have, the 2, and then this one's the smallest on the end. And you can kind of go about it that way. It's all just basic shapes, considering things like with most art, it's considering
Everything
things in
is
basic shapes. And then figuring out how to make those basic shapes sort of work for you.
I've started doing the tube noodle things for my sketching of hands, and then on another layer on top of it I draw like the more detailed cylinders. It just helps to not try to plan everything in a hand at once.
Yeah, because it makes you do the gesture first. Like
Yeah.
with this hand I just did, I did the noodles first, and that helped me get like the feel of it and the gesture, and then you can kind of go back and
And now we have an arcane summoner.
you can go back and like, add in and get sort of a fireball here.
Yeah, you gotta add the fireball.
Yeah.
Be sure to add the fireball
Mm-hmm.
so you know that it's someone
hand.
summoning a
Yeah.
flame. That's very important. And then let's see, I was thinking about talking about like hair, maybe even
Oh yeah.
doing hair, because I really like doing hair. Hair is very fun for me. Huh?
Someone's asking if I can talk about straights versus curves. What about
It's not
straights?
pride. We can't
The
talk.
two
What about
sexualities.
straights?
It's not pride anymore.
I was thinking about hair.
Mm-hmm.
And we're just going to get like a little person here. This is our hair model. Because there's a really handy way to think about hair that makes it very easy to do. If you think about it in like major chunks. And
Okay.
it's similar to the hand, advice, which is like think about it sort of big picture first. Like what's the gesture
Let's get
of
this
the
loaf
hair?
in here.
So for instance, I usually think about like a front chunk first. Like if this was like a guy's hair, and I'm thinking about like, okay, what's like the major chunks of the hair?
It's like there's kind of this one that's like in the middle and pushes over, and that's sort of like the main front bit. And it's like if that's there, then like another chunk sort of must be pushing over this way, and then you can kind of make it so that each part is its own big chunk. You ever have that thing where you realize how much harder it is to describe what you're thinking about?
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna send both your asses to detention.
I wanted a pretzel.
I didn't know if you were asking for
My
the
wallet?
drink or your wallet.
I want the tiny cowboy hat.
I think
Thank you.
for example here.
People are saying you did Ven.
Yeah. This is a hair I do a lot because it's kind of like my hair.
Mm-hmm.
It helps to think about like where the origin point of the hair is.
Yeah.
So like if the part is here, Karina, you're asking for an ass beating.
I'd like to see you try.
That's a Patreon subscription to you.
I mean like for the shape. Like if I'm looking at my hair in the webcam, like this part of the hair is coming out from this part and then going sort of up and over.
Like a wave.
So if I add the part and I think of like the hair is all coming out and up this way, you can sort of make the formation for the basic shape, based on that. So you can get sort of this big shape in here. And it's like a big wave.
My hair don't have shape, though. My hair has shape head.
I mean, your hair still has shape.
But it's head shape.
It's all going forward and a little to the
It has
right.
gentle shape.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's
It's
like,
got a subtle shape.
Slick to your skull.
yeah.
That's true. It could be wet.
It's gentle.
And it's like if I were doing your hair, I would do it in like little chunks. So I'd have sort of like a front chunk here, and then I would have like, I always look at someone and I'm like, what are the parts that like stick out? It's
Where are
like,
the chunks?
it sticks out over there, and then there's like a little bit over here.
Yeah.
And then you can just kind of like fill it out with
My puffy bedhead.
Yeah, Pitbull does not have chunks.
with
Nope.
small
No
shapes.
shape.
He was round, too.
I feel like this was not a helpful tutorial,
I think it is.
but
Because people can overcomplicate hair.
there's much
Yeah.
better ones like online that talk about like the idea of doing hair in big shape chunks. But I think hair is like really fun to draw once you sort of get that part of it in your mind. And you can start thinking about like how the shape would continue, like if it's long hair and it came over like this and then it came down. It's like, okay, well then maybe it would do something like this,
People are
like
saying
over
that
the
it's
shoulder.
been very helpful.
And
I could
it's
do
sort
draping.
of
Actually, I'm not. I need to refresh draping.
I guess it's similar to like,
The folds of
figuring out clothes folds.
Mm-hmm.
Hair folds and clothes folds are very similar. It's like, well, what if I tucked it back over the ear?
Mm-hmm.
You can give it one of those looks.
Yeah, the way you do it shows a lot of volume as well.
And then that can come, then the rest of this shape would come out from behind the ear instead. And then like once you kind of have it in, this aspect, I usually actually erase a lot of lines so that it still looks like one big thing. But if you're going for like detail, this is when you could then go in and add like,
Highlights.
way more lines if you wanted to make like really realistic hair and stuff like that. Anyway, hair's fun.
Hair is fun.
It's one of my favorite things to draw.
It's
on
such
people.
it gives such
Hair.
personality to
No
it.
offense, Pitbull.
No
yeah,
offense.
no
Pip.
offense, Pitbull.
Actually, his lack of hair is his hair.
Yeah, that's true.
Not having hair is hair.
I
Yeah.
don't need to delete
No
this.
hair is hair.
I can just do that.
Mm-hmm. Mark, you teaching something?
Maybe draping, but I don't know that I could like come up with an articulate, concise way of doing it.
Do you want me to stall while you... Because someone asked for another
Unless
thing,
there's
but also
something-
someone's asking for a mark lesson. People are asking
What
for
else?
a mark
what
lesson.
else is there? What other art is there? What other art lessons can I teach? I could do one that's more Photoshop-y than drawing, but it's also very drawing-y.
Okay.
I
How
was
about that?
doing some isolating of some, working on the merch store images,
Yeah.
and part of that is like separating people from their backgrounds. And there's a trick that I was doing to create a better silhouette by just drawing the hair in. And everyone kept stopping at my desk, so maybe I'll do that one.
Okay. Do that one. That sounds good. This is a real squat Nathan. It's very...
L.A. Nathan.
That's him in California.
That's L.A. Nathan.
He's juggling.
Mark time.
Yeah.
Mark time.
Mark time. All right.
This one's mine, right?
Oh, yeah.
Pretty sure it is.
I don't know if it is or not.
I dented the lip of mine.
Oh, I got a lip denter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mine's undented. Mine remains undented. Are you going to use a Pitbull image?
I was going to. This is, but I need hair, so I'm going to use this image.
Sorry, Pitbull.
Sorry, PB. All right. This is just going to be real rough.
That's John Travolta.
Yes!
There he is, with Pitbull.
With Pitbull! So, something that I usually start by selecting my subject.
So is this like how to isolate a...
How to draw the hair when you're isolating against a background. Or you're isolating from the background. So, I usually do non-destructive clipping masks.
You already lost me.
So, I put a
I
clipping
don't
mask
know how
down.
you did that.
This here.
How did you lasso that so fast?
I went and I pressed image. Or no, I
It's
did
in select,
select
right? Yeah.
subject, and it selects whatever it thinks are people.
What?
I literally never knew about this.
And then I went in with my
Why
lasso
didn't you
tool and
tell
just
me?
tidied
He's
up.
Nodding.
Yeah, you knew this?
Yeah,
You
it
kept
took...
this from me?
I took a photo editing class.
Huh.
And
Just drew his collar back in.
because I'm
'Cause he has a mask
clipping,
on.
yeah. So if I have the mask, I can press / and it'll show me where the mask is in red. And I can use that to.
I do know about clipping masks at least.
I don't.
So
I didn't know about this red feature.
this
Yeah,
is
it's just so
for
you can see where
visualization.
the mask is.
Yeah.
Jim carries the mask.
Yeah, Jim carries the
Jim
mask.
carries the mask.
Somebody stop me!
Control M while in this mask. The mask starts playing.
Yeah, the mask starts
inside
playing.
of Photoshop.
Ah! And then what I do is I go in, once I've got it kind of cheated in a little bit, and I will make some very small lines in the same color, just eyedroppering hair colors that are nearby.
Did you ever learn that thing, which is how to get the individual strands of the hair by using the channels?
Yeah, I will do that sometimes, but it involves like
A billion steps.
bitmap it. Yeah, there's too many
Yeah.
steps to it, and when I'm doing stuff like this, I just usually need to process some images quickly. And then
I've never in all my days done this.
no,
Did in hair.
Yeah.
you've never drawn in the edges of hair.
Nope. I just let it be a gross polygonal helmet.
Yeah, but I was drawing in some hair on Grant, and everyone was like, "What are you doing?"
Who is bald?
Yeah, well,
Grant is
I
bald in real
famously
life.
am
All of his
Grant's
hair
hair
is fake.
painter.
His hair is all drawn in after the fact.
Yeah,
in
by
Photoshop,
Mark.
By Mark.
I was hired to draw Grant's hair.
Frame by frame in every video, Mark has to draw in Grant's hair.
Man, it's a living.
Agonizing.
And if I was doing this for real, I'd get in and get like a lot more detail and get some. I don't know. This is a low quality image.
It
For,
looks nice.
Yeah.
but then you just kind of like remember where hair goes,
You
and
just follow what's
yeah,
already there.
Then there's a picture of
bald John Travolta.
What?
Amongst all the pit bulls, there's one bald
Bottom
John
left.
Travolta image.
Wait, that's John Travolta?
Yeah.
I can't tell people apart if their hair changes.
Neither can Julia normally.
It says John Travolta underneath, which is why I knew.
How can you be sure, though?
I love that both of you guys are artists and you're both completely face blind.
Yeah.
Julia can replicate a face she's looking at.
I can replicate a
artistically,
face I'm looking at.
but cannot tell that two faces are the same.
I
if
just have
their
a lot
hair
of
has been
doubt
changed.
if faces are the people that maybe I think they are.
Mm.
Yeah.
Like, one of my friends used to work as a mural painter, and the company he worked for actually did, like, Overwatch murals when they did, like, that mural project, whenever that was. And so Overwatch Twitter posted a video that was like, we did these murals. And my friend was in the video. And I was like,
That's wild how
him?
much.
It looks like him, but I can't, like there's one last dot that needs to be connected.
Yeah.
that's
This
not
person didn't
connected.
tell me that they were there.
Yeah, I'm just like, I don't know if that's him. So I had to text him and be like, is this you?
So
And he's like,
then-
oh yeah, that is me. And I'm like, I thought it was you. I just couldn't finish the thought.
Yeah.
That's my relationship with faces.
I still don't know the difference between Anna Paquin and Hayden Panettiere.
Yeah, I bet.
Guess what? I don't either.
and they do not look the same at all.
No, but I'm convinced. Like, I still don't know which one's which or which one's in what movie.
They're both two separate individuals.
Is Hayden the one that's rogue?
You know that's not true. You say the opposite every time. Every time you say the exact opposite of what's
Because you know
true.
what happens is that I'm like, I have my first answer, and then I'm like, no, I keep getting them confused, so it has to be the other one. That was a God's honest guess. That
God's honest guess.
I really-
God themselves.
God themselves would have made the same guess.
Hey, he guessed what
Paquin
Anna
is
Paquin
rogue.
was when.
He guessed right when it made her.
And then you.
It is hard to tell people apart,
Yeah, do you have the...
especially if they're just white actors.
But they don't look anything similar. Like, Long was here, brought up Natalie Portman and Keira Knightley. They
yeah.
are very easy to confuse.
I did have to learn the difference between the two of them. One of them was in Star Wars.
see, I could tell the
One
difference
was
between the
in
two of them.
It was
though.
both of them. One was V for Vendetta.
I could tell the difference between the two of them, and
Same person.
I think because I recognize people, and this is going to be a weird thing, by how they walk or move.
Their gait.
Yeah, that's how I can tell people
You're not
apart.
always seeing their gait when you're just looking at a headshot of them in a movie.
No,
That's why she doesn't remember them.
You're telling me you got Natalie Portman's walk memorized?
well, because I've seen her in a bunch of movies, like all the way from The Professional to Annihilation.
I'm just talking about faces.
Oh, faces and crap out.
Did you have bad vision growing up? Because I found that I learned people's gait and I look for the clothes that I recognize and the general hair shape first for recognizing people from a distance because I had no glasses for so long.
No, my gait recognition is from being deaf and having to read people's motions to tell what's going on in the situation.
Got it.
If I know a situation is good or bad. Is this a happy move or a bad move?
All right, so that's you kind of just like paint the hair in, and this is a bad.
That looks great.
That looks like normal hair.
Let's get real here.
Natalie Portman's on the left, Keira Knightley's on the right.
Yes, but
They do look very similar.
we can't say they don't look very similar.
Oh yeah, they look very similar.
Now let's look up Hayden Panettiere and Anna Paquin.
I really hope that the
Uh-oh.
What happened? It's over here, Mark.
Oh, I was like, I broke it.
Remember that Photoshop is bad for all of us.
Yeah, whatever you
It's
want.
over on the right. You're looking at the cursor when it goes onto OBS, but your cursor is actually on here.
You got goofed, classically goofed.
This
I
is a cool
really-
vaporwave shirt.
I really hope that this is the thumbnail for when the VOD gets saved.
Can we just
Just
apply,
John Travolta.
Can we apply a bunch of filters to John Travolta's face now?
Yeah, what do you want?
Also, this
Make
was a
him
very
crispy.
cool trick, Mark. I didn't
Yeah,
say
this was
it,
very
but
cool.
It looks seamless.
I genuinely learned something.
Yeah, next time you need to...
Put wave on his face.
All right.
Yeah, merge all of them.
Well, oh,
Yeah, duplicate and merge.
Tron Travolta. Let us create Tron Travolta.
Let's go.
wait,
Oh
can
God.
I cancel? I did a bad. Filter. Liquefy. Is it going to go into the other thing again?
Yes.
You can drag it over.
I don't want liquefy.
You
Not
don't-
liquefy.
You don't liquefy?
I want
No.
wave.
Wave.
What does liquefy do?
Well, liquefy is now a very smart thing and lets you fuck with faces specifically.
Show me.
Oh yeah, I do kind of want to see this then.
Show
Are you about to Monster
me.
Factory John Travolta?
Yeah. You can buff up his lips.
Oh my god.
Oh,
But give him
little
a
tiny
pit
mouth.
bull. Give him a
little
pit bull.
mouth.
Yeah. Let's turn John Travolta into Pitbull.
But then I have to remove the hair.
No, Pitbull with hair.
Pitbull nose up. Pitbull nose go up.
Oh, Pitbull nose go up.
Pitbull nose go up.
Oh my God, that's Pitbull.
Who is this?
It's Tron Travolta.
This looks like some Christian movie actor. Oh my god.
Liquefy, baby.
Oh wow, the jaw.
Make
He
your dreams
expanded.
nightmares.
Oh my god.
This is just the lead actor of a Christian movie.
Yeah.
This isn't a person.
He
This
definitely
isn't-
looks like one.
This could be a person.
You can
big-
tilt the eyes so they're sadder.
Oh!
Oh my god.
That face when you're John Travolta.
I'm John Travolta after all.
I have a small plane that I fly around Florida.
This looks like a Hollywood Chris.
It does. It does look like Chris Pine.
Okay, I wasn't sure which one.
Yeah,
They
Lime
all-
Rainbow is right. It looks like Chris Pine
Oh
now.
my god.
Mm.
Can you move the hair around in Liquefy?
Can I move the hair around?
You
Yeah.
sucked
Does
in
it
his
let you do
entire
that?
face.
Is that an option?
Oh wait, I just
Oh!
God.
What'd you do?
I just did it again.
He's falling into a black
You
hole.
doubled him.
I doubled the liquefy.
Or is it just like
I
facial
think it's just
features?
facial features because it's
Okay.
for like you can change the face.
Oh, we can adjust the hairline.
You can make him surprised.
Mm. Mm, mm, mm.
Can we just liquefy him over and over and see what happens?
Yeah.
Just keep applying it.
Yeah.
What's that?
Keep hitting Command F or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Command Shift F.
No.
Just do a
There it
minute.
is.
There it is.
Oh.
Keep going.
More.
Keep going.
More.
Good.
More.
Great. Oh my god.
Inflate
Sorry,
that
Mark.
head like a balloon.
He's
God.
getting happier.
He's turning into a human coin.
He loves it.
Floop is
He
a madman,
needs it.
help us save us. Floop is a madman, help us save us.
Oh, sorry. I keep hitting you.
I keep hitting you.
I love to be John Travolta.
Oh my
I
god.
didn't realize the eyes stayed.
The eyes stayed the same, baby.
From a distance, it looked like they just closed, but no, they're still open.
They're
He
still
looks
there.
like the moon.
Oh man.
That's phenomenal.
That's my art lesson.
This is.
Please zoom in on the eyes.
Zoom in on the eye.
Oh god.
And
You
here's
know-
a little trick.
Oh my god, when you zoom in, it looks like an anime when two things are flying at each other and they have
Oh
like the
yeah.
aura.
Like two
It's like
beams.
yeah, it's like Vegeta and Goku
Yeah, they're
flying
having a
at
fight.
each other.
Oh my god, is this the Sasuke Naruto fight?
And you can beef up the eyelashes too.
Yeah.
Where are the eyelashes on the
By
left,
just-
Yeah,
Mark?
why'd you stick them on the left
Why are
so
they
far
all
away?
there?
They're really beefed up.
They're beef. These are beef lashes. Not to be confused with a bee that is exposing themselves.
Oh my god.
I would never want to confuse that.
All right, his eyelash floated.
Can we just I just want to see. Is that? Hold on. There we go.
Ah!
Beautiful.
Now it's like unrecognizable, which is interesting.
You cannot prove this was ever John Travolta.
Good luck. No,
Yeah.
no court would convict me.
No, facial recognition software would not open the phone.
Okay, should we do a review?
Yeah.
You wanna
What
hop
a
in,
weird
Julia?
review.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you take over this
Gonna be-
review.
Run the review and then turn this John into a pork.
Yeah, can you make him into pork?
Yeah, sure.
Porf Travolta.
Let me do a Porf Travolta. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna use more Photoshop things. How about that?
Yes.
Oh,
I'm gonna take from there. How about that?
Cloning.
Oh my god, I'm just moving his eye.
Mhm,
Now he's
mhm,
looking. He's looking left now.
Everybody look left. Keep looking left.
That's it. That's the whole song.
I guess Simba is married.
Yeah. Make no mistake.
Also, John Travolta famously married.
Julia, I hate this.
Yeah, you and me both.
Yeah, you've not.
I
made
like
me
how much
happy.
it's Mickey now.
Yeah.
Mr. Mouse?
It also kind of looks like Morpheus. He's wearing tiny sunglasses.
Doesn't the mouth have to be open?
Yeah, I'm tackling the hair first.
Open the mouth.
Let me see them teeth.
Show
We
me
need to
them
take a picture
pose.
with Face App and make it smiling.
So for the
Okay, who has face app?
I do.
Oh my god.
for some of the chat stories when I was making key art, we would use the face liquefy to make them make the expressions fit better.
Oh, God.
It's a nightmare.
Where is it? Where did I put it? There it is. Oh, the hair.
He was a little, like, nub.
Yeah.
Little thingy on his head.
So if you don't want to actually physically paint the different hair strands, you could clone stamp them like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't forget to liquefy the face until it's a moon.
Mhm.
Okay, let's see if I can't get
Well,
that glare.
Hold
There
on.
we go. This is better.
There
Yeah.
you go.
He's hideous.
Wow.
Yeah, let's use that.
He has a mother
Process the photo.
yes, a mother.
who loves
Great.
him just
Good
the way
for-
he is.
Good for John Travolta.
For Mama T.
I don't think it recognized at all where this.
Face
Oh my
app.
God, Julia! Look at Julia.
I have no idea what this is. Ah!
No, watch. Look at Julia.
Face app
Face
refused.
app.
There's no way you'll be able to see this on camera.
Great.
But if you look at the original and then you look at Julia down in the corner,
You can almost
you
see.
can almost see she smiles a little bit. It did not recognize John Travolta, but it did get Julia.
Face app is like, this is not a face.
And it made Julia smile in the corner.
This is Porfa.
Perfect.
I cannot wait for Nathan to come back.
Daddy.
All right,
Okay.
let's go back through.
Review. There's the mug. Drinking
Right.
out of a teacup. There's my...
Where'd you go, Bernadette fan art?
Yep. Here's Upside Down Dog.
That's a
Yeah.
good dog.
Yeah.
Is What's Up Dog
Good dog, Karina.
by Karina. Here's Pitbull by
Pit-
Jacob.
Pitbull.
Pitbull
Jacob.
drinking 2 milkshakes.
Pitbull drinking 2 milkshakes.
Oh, I
Here's-
love the night.
Yeah, the night in perspective.
Genuinely good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Genuinely a good drawing.
I should have given the unicorn armor.
There's all the perspective lines there.
Yeah,
so you
this
can
is the
see.
part where we became school.
Yeah.
Crossover into school.
This was my cylinder and 2-point perspective lesson.
Cylinder summoning.
Cylinder summoning. There's a tangents lesson.
Tangent cat.
Tangent
TC.
cat.
Cat.
I believe there were two
Two
tangent
TCs.
cats in here.
Yeah, you don't have to find
There we go.
Mm.
There's tangent cat. Okay. Here's hands and hair.
There's some hands and some hairs.
Some hands
You,
and
like,
hair.
deleted half of the things you drew.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what I was doing.
You kept erasing.
I think you did a great job.
Here's a good Nathan.
There's juggling Nathan.
Juggling Nathan. Here's John Travolta with some hair.
Yeah, fake hair.
Fake hair. Here's a nightmare.
Expand John Travolta.
Expand. Here's John Travolta expanded.
Yeah.
Galaxy brain John Travolta.
He's
When you
having
think
a lot
about
of
it.
thoughts.
I do want to just see for a second.
When you realize that John Travolta was in
Are you
Hairspray.
gonna radial blur this?
No.
Oh, darn it.
I did want to twist it, and I always forget. Oh, there it is.
Twirl!
Give it a twist. Give it a twist.
Twisting up John.
Oh, not that far.
Yeah, only.
Less.
Hey, guys.
It actually brought the mouth back.
Yeah. Back to Pitbull.
Yeah.
Right?
It looks like he'd be like in a cartoon
I wouldn't say
and he'd
back.
be like coming up to you like, oh, what do we
What are you
have
looking at?
here?
When you're in class and you're writing a note and the teacher tries to read over your shoulder.
When you see something interesting in the store, but you've walked past it.
When you make eye contact with somebody as you're leaving the subway, but you still want to like keep making eye contact.
And there's a porfo.
Perfect porf.
A perfect porf. So that's it for today's stream.
Did you like it?
Did
you
you
like it?
Did you have a good time?
you
We
love
don't
it?
take complaints.
Yeah. We only take compliments.
Leave all your compliments on twitter.com/our Twitter accounts.
Thank
Yes.
you.
Come back on Monday for another Drawfee stream. Otherwise, Jacob and I will be streaming on Sunday on Secret Sleepover Society.
True facts.
And Nathan will be back on Monday.
Yay.
To restore order.
Yes.
And
True
stop
neutral.
us from doing stupid shit more.
Bring
Yes.
balance to the force, Nathan.
Yes.
Nathan, come back.
So thank you all for joining us, and we will see you next time. Evan Forth.
Evan Forth.
Sneaking
Sneak
in
the
with a
sub.
sub.
May Evan the Fourth be with you.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
I'm sorry.